Welcome to This Place Sucks, episode 100. How we doing, buddy?
Are you excited?
Made it to 100, dude.
Who'd have thought? Not me.
Not me. Not I, dude. Look at us.
I figured we'd do like 100 episodes and then quit.
Yeah.
But now we're like, our birds are really flying.
Yeah, dude. Well, at one point, my birds quit, dude. Nested up in a tree. Decided to give up.
At least you didn't blow it off with a keg, you know?
Whoa, hey, come on. We do know a guy. Who eviscerated his genitals with an exploding beer keg.
Yes.
We'll get to that later.
Yes.
More to that later. Mordecai.
Yeah.
You guys might notice I'm wearing 2 bracelets. We'll talk about that. We'll give the reason for that a little bit later.
I only got one. I'm not supposed to be in here.
That's right. Anyway, we got like 6 or 7 great comics coming up for you guys. We're going to stretch out this intro as long as we can because none of them are here. They all bailed on us last minute.
They did. They said they had better shit to do. They were booked on a different show.
Yeah, they said they got another show across town at, what was the venue?
I can't remember. It wasn't important.
Yeah.
What have you been up to, man? Big storm last night.
Yeah, dude. Well, I was up gambling on rain bet about 3 a.m., dude. And I was betting against a tornado hitting my house. And lost $500, man.
I won $500 on Couchy, dude. That's crazy.
Shit,
I said, I bet a tornado hits Jordan's house.
Second time, dude. They say a tornado never strikes the same place more than 3 times.
Man, you got one more.
I got one more in me, dude.
On your
and
punch card, and then you get a free tornado.
Well, you know, Tornado Alley's moved.
It's more.
It's gone eastward. That's what they say, dude. That's what meteorologist John Belsky are telling me, dude.
I think we should be called the Mid-East. I think we are the Middle East. I don't think we're the Midwest.
Yeah, man. Kentucky's not really the South.
We're Middle Eastern, you know?
Yeah, in a lot of ways. A lot of religious fervor. It's dry as a desert. No, I don't know what you mean by that. Actually.
It's a double entendre.
Oh, yeah, dude. I know double entendre.
I don't think I do. I don't think that's the correct.
But yeah, it's true. It's shifted east,
Yeah.
and this part of Kentucky's now in Tornado Alley, so I'm ready to go, dude.
Yeah,
Ready to move.
we're probably going to go. The next
Yeah.
tornado, it's probably going to take us.
Well, you know, the last time I was getting ready to leave and go to work, my wife's like on the phone with me, like, don't drive, there's a fucking tornado right on top of you. And I was like, I'm out here, dude, it's beautiful weather. And then I saw the tornado coming over the river. And I was like, oh, dude, my wife was right. For the second time in history. I wouldn't believe it. Right, fellas. But, yeah, dude, last night, I knew it was coming. She was not home. She's in Chicago.
She got lucky.
Yeah, she did.
She would have had a panic attack.
My wife freaks out over inclement weather events, dude.
Yeah.
But anyway, make a long story short, for those of y'all that don't know, one of the oldest and largest trees in the state of Indiana fell on my house last night. Yeah, big boy. Moss-covered fella.
Did you count the rings? See how
I did. You know what, man? I didn't have time. I was too busy boarding up my window and filing an insurance claim.
That's real adult shit, you know, when you have to file an insurance claim for a...
Yeah, dude.
What's that called when something... It's an act of God. That's what we call it.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, that's what they say. That's the terminology they use, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah, I was debating picking up a broke limb and just chucking it through my fucking windshield.
Well, dude, between you and me...
But I didn't. I didn't do that. It's fine.
I've known people that have had, like, a certain amount of storm damage and then made it look like other damage had come from the storm.
Yeah.
And it worked out for them. I'm a big fan of, like, any kind of insurance fraud you can do. Staging wrecks, cashing checks, insurance scams, you know what I'm talking about?
Correct.
You think this is probably the best time to be doing that, you think?
Well, you know, trying to get people out for the show is always...
You had all day, brother.
They had all fucking month, dude. We've been talking about this forever, man. Hey, last minute, man, you know.
It's all right, dude.
People hit me. I'm a busy guy, dude.
My dad
I was
almost
placing a
came to
rain bet
Hell yeah, dude.
on if this show was going to suck or not.
Well, it's called This Place Sucks for a reason, dude.
Yeah, we set the bar low. That way, if it does suck, well, that's what you paid for.
My dad was gonna come. Talked him out of it, thank God. Yeah, he was on his way.
Thank God.
He was like, tell you what, man, I'll be at your house. I'll drop that new window off for you. I'll ride up to the show with you. And I said, you know what, man? I'm all right.
Yeah. I like the breeze. You know,
Yeah.
I don't need a window.
No, I mean, legitimately, I already had picked up a piece of plywood
And it looks good. You guys should see it for real. It's sturdy wood.
We had our house painted to look haunted, and now it looks both haunted and decrepit.
Yeah, it's haunted and abandoned is what it looks like.
Yeah. Next.
No, we can't start doing that, dude. Too early in the show. Yeah.
Anyway, man, you know
Big
what's coming
storm,
up?
it was cool, whatever. I hope everybody's okay. My mom's car got fucked up.
Yeah, your mom.
I
got a
told
window out.
her, I said, hey man, everything's cool at the house. They're out of town. I was like, everything's fine. And she was like, all right, cool. And then she found out later on, not from me, that her back windshield of her car was completely crushed.
Yeah.
Because I didn't see it.
She found out from the mayor.
Yes.
Yeah.
She found out from the mayor. He called her.
That's hilarious.
And was like, hey, you're probably going to need a new window. And I said, oh, fuck.
I left a comment on our mayor's Facebook page the other day that I had to delete pretty quickly. Got a lot of
That's what he
blowback.
gets for never coming to our live shows in Madison.
It's crazy that the mayor of the town I grew up in, half an hour away, comes to all of our shows.
Yeah?
But not the mayor of the town I live in now.
Yeah, because he's a real one, dude. We're real ones. They love us.
Well, it's because the last time he was in the dollar store, there's the chick that bartends our shows in Madison. Her son was working there that day, and he like went off on him. He was like, look, man, we don't need you building $1 million condos downtown when the people that have grown up here for generations can't afford to buy a fucking house. And he was like, son, man, look, dude, I'm just trying to buy my Cheerios and go back to the fucking mayor's office. Anyway, shout out Bob Courtney. That dude fucking sucks. I don't care. What's he gonna do, man?
I doubt he's gonna listen to this. I doubt he'll ever know.
Yeah, exactly, man.
But yeah, dude, he likes Cheerios and he doesn't like to come to our shows, man. That's enough to not vote for him.
He
I don't like
spent
Cheerios.
$600,000 putting up 4 Welcome to Madison signs, and they all say Mayor Bob Courtney on the bottom. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't care for that sort of shit.
Well, he's got 2 first names.
Yeah, exactly, dude. One of them's a girl's name.
Whoa.
Oh, got his ass.
Heaters.
Busted. And we're just a couple
Getting
fellas
edgy tonight.
talking, dude.
Getting
This
edgy.
is what fellas talk
Yeah,
about.
this is what dudes being bros do.
Just a couple of dudes fucking each other. Listen, man.
Anyways, you guys are ready to have the best night ever.
Incredible, dude.
Fantastic set.
Yeah, man. I had to take my cat to have surgery the other day. He has tumors in his ears, and they blasted him off with a laser beam.
Now, which cat is this? Is Ludwig or Beethoven?
Gerald.
Oh.
Gerald. The
Jerry.
tuxedo cat.
Yeah.
And they got him so high on ketamine that he's been fucked up like for the last 3 days. Stumbling around the house.
He's like every chick we went to high school with. Dude.
Every
You gotta
time
give him
he,
some
like-
crystals and like a fucking.
Oh yeah, dude.
You gotta give him one of them little Grateful Dead shirts.
I'm gonna get him a shawl.
Yeah.
Take him to one of those
Take
festivals.
him to Electric Forest.
Hell yeah, dude.
He's gonna love that.
Take him to the carnival.
They do
The
that.
Carnival of Lost Souls. You know what I'm talking about?
Never heard of it.
Gathering of the Juggalos.
Oh no, chill, dude. That's the Carnival of Carnage, brother. Chill.
Okay, dude.
Relax. Any juggalos in here tonight? Whoop
Yeah.
whoop.
Whoop whoop. Whoop whoop.
Fuck yeah.
Where's my
They
juggalo?
travel
This
in
is
packs,
this is
man.
a Juggalo themed podcast, ladies and gentlemen. That's what you're in for.
Yeah, we sharpened our axes all day for this.
We're gonna be talking Twisted. We're gonna be talking
Boondocks.
what's that guy?
Blaze you dead homie.
There you go, man. That's enough Juggalo talk. I do as much as I don't care for Juggalo music, I do like Juggalos.
Yeah,
There's
I went
something
to
about 'em.
I went to an ICP concert one time, man.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I got AIDS and a T-shirt, man.
And which was better?
The AIDS.
Yeah.
It's a need to know basis. If I wear the shirt, everybody's gonna know.
Now, if the shirt had been on comfort colors,
Yeah.
different, dude. We're
Different.
big
Different.
comfort colors. Now, we are going to have merch in the back after this, not printed on comfort colors,
Yeah.
but the next batch,
Those
We're gonna have
Hanes or
some.
Gildan?
those are Gildan, brother.
Yeah, Gildan.
Gildan.
Yeah, Gildan.
Whatever, dude. Isn't that the people who made the coronavirus? Right?
Is it?
Yeah.
The shirt company?
What?
Gildan. You said they made the coronavirus.
They made, no, isn't that the bad guys in The Handmaid's Tale?
Gildan's?
Yeah. Gildan, right? I haven't seen the movie, but
Next.
next. Moving along.
Moving along, dude.
Who's the first guy we're bringing up? Oh, yeah. We'll bring him up in a couple minutes.
Yeah, dude, he's fine. He's over there frantically pacing the floor, dude.
I can see him sweating.
He's like, I gotta go over my type 5, dude. I don't know what to do, man.
Now, Max is a cute little fucker, man. I really like the way he, like, there you go. See what he's doing right
Yeah,
now?
he's posing and shit.
He's
dude.
kind of like
you guys
emoting.
at home can't see this, but
You'll see what he looks like when he gets up
Yeah.
here. He looks a little bit like Jimmy Neutron if he had the bad kind of autism. Stimmy Neutron, if you will. Anyway, without further ado,
yeah, let's go ahead and bring him up. Without further ado, our first comic of the night, hailing all the way from the great city of Florence, Kentucky, in the Burlington section, not the Coke Factory. Give it up for Max Jensen.
What up, guys? I'm Stimmy Neutron. How we doing? Before I go, I'd just like to dedicate this set to Bob Courtney. You know, I work at the bank. And there's one truth about working at the bank, right? And that's that I go in every single day, and I pray we get robbed. You're telling me that I get to go home early? And you're gonna tell my boss to shut the fuck up? That's a bank holiday, dude. I don't care what you said. Let me do this. I started working out like a year ago, like look good, be healthy, be strong. But like a year in, you gotta set new goals for yourself. And just my latest goal is that out of all 5 of my sisters, like, I wanna have the fattest ass. Like, I picture them bringing their boyfriends to meet the family on Christmas, and there I walk in, right, just bam, double cheeked up. And all their boyfriends look at me and go, oh, I'm fucking the wrong one, man. What am I doing? I'm trying to get unwrapped like Christmas presents, is what I'm saying. I took a date to Dave & Buster's the other day. Did you guys know that Dave & Buster's serves alcohol? Yeah, what they don't tell you while you buy a beer, though, is that they're still going to give you a DUI on Mario Kart. So, they also don't tell you before they're going to let you out of jail that you're going to have to make Dave bust, dude. And he just got on antidepressants, so I was in there a while, trust me. Takes him a minute. You guys are great. I'll tell you guys this. I'll tell you this. The first cigarette I ever smoked was right after I lost my virginity, right? And the second cigarette was 15 minutes later, after I blew that homeless guy for 2 more cigarettes, dude. They're addictive. Addictive. Homeless people. No, I have. I've been sending ladies pictures recently. I've been sending ladies pictures of my pay stubs. And I tell them every time, this is what I say. I say, after taxes and child support, I'm gonna need to borrow $200, okay? It ain't worked yet. It ain't worked, dude. I'm gonna keep trying. All right, we'll try this. I had a friend, he got arrested for criminal speeding, and I told him, brother, let me come be your character witness, right? So I get up in front of the judge, and they're like, please speak to Charlie's character. And I said, Judge, I don't care how fast Charlie was going in that car. The second he stepped foot in it, it was criminal, okay? He's gonna be on the show later, so. All right. We'll do this. I went to Myrtle Beach last summer with my family, and we pulled up to a red light. I looked over, and there was an elderly couple, and the lady was giving her husband roadhead. I mean, just getting sloppy on it, dude. And that's the last time I go to Myrtle Beach with my parents, dude. Didn't know Sharon was a freak like that. All right, you guys are cool. You guys are fun. I got to check my time. All right, okay. No, I was talking to this girl the other day. And she told me that her favorite holiday is her birthday. That's not a holiday, dude. It's not a holiday. What is your least favorite holiday? Grandpa's funeral? What are we talking about? Then she asked what my favorite holiday was, and I was like, obviously the day I lost my virginity to those homeless guys, dude. June 12th. This June 12th. All right, we'll finish up with these couple last. My mom, she raised us like really religious, like really Roman Catholic, but now she believes in like crystals and witchcraft. My mom, she said this the other day. She said if Jesus Christ were a rose quartz crystal, he would have risen in 2 days. Oh yeah, Ma? Well, I bet if Jesus wore a puka shell necklace, he would have surfed on that water instead of walked, okay? I mean, what are we talking about? No, but like speaking of my mom, right? Speaking of my mom, when I was younger, my mom took the door off of my sister's room because my sister was being promiscuous. And in retaliation to that, my sister sat us down on the couch and told us that she got pregnant in the car. Do you guys know how embarrassing it is to go to school the next day and have all your friends ask why your car doesn't have any fucking doors on it, dude? They're like, we didn't know you got a Jeep. I said, it's a Corolla. So, all right, that's my Tom Whirling Tiger. You guys have been great. Thank you.
Give it up for Max Jensen one more time.
Come on.
Give
it up.
Thunderous applause.
Oh,
My favorite thing that all of us comics do is, well, let's do this last one real quick. Dude. Let me get this one in here real quick. I'd do it too. That's
I do love that kind of thing. You look good. You been Jensen Maxim?
I'm Jensen Maxon here and there. I actually had to stop recently. I had to get surgery.
Yee, dude. What kind?
Hernia surgery.
Damn, dude.
Turns out when you pick shit up, it's not good for you.
Well, you're supposed to like use your back in like a jerking, twisting motion when
Yep.
you lift stuff up.
Yep.
You
You're
never
supposed to
snap
use
it.
your abs.
You never want to squat or use your legs or hips, any of that.
You squeeze
know?
as hard as possible
Yeah.
every time.
Jerk
You're
up,
not
lock out.
straining enough, it sounds like.
Yeah, you know what's the thing that really fucked me up about it? Have you guys ever had a CT scan?
Yeah, love 'em.
a couple.
You ever have a CT
I
scan?
love getting in a big machine.
Makes a lot of noise.
You know what's fucked up? That above me, I'm looking up. It's an Xbox Connect fucking
Yeah.
camera. I was like, that's fucked up.
You gotta
I could have done
repurpose
this
that.
at home. I could have dusted off the 360 and did a swirl in front of it.
Hell yeah, dude. Got out the Wii.
No, but my surgeon, right? My surgeon was this real attractive lady. You know how sometimes black guys get that white lion tattoo with the piercing blue eyes?
We'll say yeah.
Yeah,
Go
say
on.
yes. This can't just be a me thing.
Go
I've
on,
seen it
dude.
so much.
Ty's here, ask him.
White
Sounds
lion
sounds like a
tattoo,
really
blue
cool-
eyes. But no, she has these piercing blue eyes, right? And we're looking at where my hernia was, like top down. And first of all, I look like a slice of fucking ham top down. That's fucked up. And then she's like, we'll look at it from this other angle, right? And when she pulled up the side angle, she was pointing at my hernia, but the only thing I could see was my penis. And it was.
Yeah.
It's real fucked up how much is on the inside compared to the outside, dude.
Yeah,
There's
most
a lot
of my
going
penis
on,
is
man.
inside.
It's like the spaghetti junction, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, testicular torsion.
Yeah, testicular cancer is what it sounds like. You know,
It's just fucked up to have that much on reserve, dude.
Well, you know what's crazy is not only is most of my penis inside me, but most of your penis is also inside me.
Yeah. I mean, how do you think you got me on this show,
Yeah.
tonight, boys?
Oh, it wasn't by paying you, dude. Not a lot of tickets sold, you know what I mean?
This place is packed out. That's why there was no laughter for me.
Trying to get packed in, dude.
yeah, and it is, man. Make some noise. Let them know at home how packed out it is. See, we're not lying.
Yeah.
Oh, feedback on the mics from that.
Whoa.
Whoa!
All right, settle down. down, dude. Settle down. So, Max, how was the storm at your house, dude?
Did you guys get a tornado up that way?
Did a tree hit you?
No, I mean, the thing came on, you know, it woke me up, and then I went straight back to bed.
Isn't that scarier than the fucking tornado?
It is, dude. I went straight back to bed because I'm not worried.
I about had a hernia jumping up out of the couch when that thing went off, dude.
Hey,
It
brother.
scared the fuck out of me.
I'm looking at you, and I can tell you got a couple right now.
I got a lot.
Why am I so much lower than you guys?
Well, you know, you're the guest.
Oh,
Yeah,
just a little
it
guy.
has to. This is sort of a social dynamic sort of situation going on here, dude.
We've got to have something.
You guys are
Please,
so
God,
much
just
better
give us
than me.
this.
This is how tall we literally are compared to you.
Yeah, I mean, you know what they say. If you can't get booked on a show, book your own show.
Yeah, you start a podcast and you book your own show, dude. And
That's what
how you
we
do.
do.
That's what we do, dude.
You guys
That's
are just
kind of the gimmick, man.
all high and mighty over here,
Yeah,
dude.
dude.
Listen, dude.
We're King Piss of Shit Mountain, all right?
I'm doing a Latin American arts festival here in a couple weeks.
Yeah, I'm flying a helicopter to Brazil in a couple of weeks, dude. Before I start my world tour.
Yeah, we actually just booked a show in the back of what used to be a Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh,
Yeah.
no way, dude.
Now
Yeah.
it's a crime scene, but they're getting it together. You know what I mean?
I mean, they took all those stuffed animals out back and shot them.
You know what happened at the Chuck E. Cheese up by your house, dude?
I do not, and I am not
You were
associated
involved.
with
What do you mean?
anybody.
Yeah.
I'm not associated with that Charles Entertainment.
I saw
Cheese,
you on the
dude.
news, dude.
Well,
Jimbo the Clown?
It's Stimmy Neutron, dude.
I know.
I was
said
just
it.
trying to put together the claw machine so I could fly home.
What was Jimmy's best friend's name? Not Carl with the asthma. the other one.
Sheen.
Sheen.
Yeah,
dude.
nah,
You
he
think
was a little
based
fucking
off,
weirdo,
yeah,
dude.
I think he was based off Charlie Sheen. That's
I
what they
think
called him.
so.
Sheen. He had the same haircut. He was weird as fuck. He had Crisco oil with Corey Haim between two trailers. Like he was
Whoa.
doing a lot of
Hey.
shit.
Come on. That did happen, though, apparently. Allegedly.
That's what they're
Look it up.
telling me, dude. I boycotted the documentary on Sheen. I only watched it 3 times, dude. I said, this guy sucks.
I never got the Sheen bug, dude.
I
Never
did.
really.
I was winning for like 6 months, dude. I was
Yeah,
drinking
dude.
Tiger Blood.
We were all on that tiger's blood.
Yeah,
dude.
I was there, dude. I love it.
I don't even know what you're referencing right now.
He's a Reds fan, dude. Shout out Jordan.
And that really kind of makes up. Didn't he, like, intentionally give people AIDS?
I don't know if he intentionally did. I'm sure he did.
I
I,
mean,
think he has
wasn't-
HIV though. I don't think he
Well,
has AIDS.
whatever, dude.
I
Let's
think you
not
should
make,
be. I think you should.
nickels and dimes.
I don't
here,
think
brother.
that you should slander him like that.
But I'm pretty
Poor
sure he
Paul.
was knowingly spreading HIV on purpose, dude. I'm pretty sure that's a thing.
He might have been.
You've never seen those virus chasers?
Yeah. Do you? So what you think he was linking up with them and consensually spreading the disease? Let's be real with ourselves here. He molested Corey Haim with a vegetable shortly,
Whoa,
brother.
whoa, settle down. Settle down.
Oh, I'm sorry, dude. I thought you were a history buff. This is ancient history at this point, dude.
It's an Asian alien.
Was the Crisco just the lube, or did he make him fuck
Fucking
the
relax,
tub?
dude. This is
Listen,
a family
dude,
show, man.
Google
Where
it
do
when
you
you're
think
done.
you're at?
Google it when we're off the air. And
Call
you'll
Corey
get-
Feldman. He'll
know
tell
what
you
you'll
all
say?
about it.
You'll go, oh damn, man, that's fucking wild.
Yeah.
That's what you'll say.
Allegedly.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, lubrication.
Drop a fuck
No
Charlie
breathing.
Sheen in the chat.
Yeah. Gosh, damn, dude. But yeah, you were up there where a tornado did hit, though. So one hit in Florence. You're in Burlington.
Yeah, dude.
What happened,
I
dude?
scared that bitch off.
Oh, you went out and yelled at her?
I got up on my roof and I said, "Not today."
We had right as
You
the
guys
storm
ain't
was
gonna do
starting.
today.
I live across from condos that old people live in,
Mhm.
and as one like right when the storm was barreling down, one of the scooter ones was out there
Yeah.
smoking a cigarette. Yeah.
They're all trying to scoot
And I
off.
was like, that thing is not heavy enough. You gotta fucking wheel it indoors. bro.
Anyways, I found a free scooter today when
Yeah. Woke up with
Jordane
this-
got a fucking scooter through the window.
Had a
we got
rascal
Rascals
scooter,
on
dude.
sale, dude. We're gonna have them at the merch booth at the next show.
Now we want. Hey, here's the real big divide, man. Are you a rascal guy or a hover round guy?
I'm a 2-seated Segway kind of guy.
Hell yeah. Second seat's my lap, brother. Hop on.
Yeah. You passing the vibe check tonight?
How about a unicycle with 2 extra wheels? You ever think about that?
Yeah.
A tandem bicycle.
We get
No, but they don't touch the
Nah,
ground.
we get a trike, dude.
You get a trike?
No, you're misunderstanding me, brother. The other wheels just float up a little bit. They don't touch the grounds for balance. Centrifugal force, dude.
So how many old people can we fit on it? That's what I want to know.
I saw 3 old people get in like a Mexican standoff fist fight with each other at that same condo here a couple weeks ago. I always drive around the back of it because I have a one-way street, and there were 3 of these olds out there, dude, and I heard like yelling and stuff, so I slowed down because they were like right by the side of the road, and it was 2 women and a guy, and they were all just like swing. It looked like one of those dust-ups in a cartoon when people fight. They were all just in a blob fighting each other.
What were they fighting over, a bowl of pudding?
I don't know.
What people fight over?
Well, I know that they were down to the last fucking couple cans of Ensure down at the dollar store, man.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty positive it was related to that. But no, I say that because I've been thinking about moving out of Madison, but you see some shit like that and you're like, no way, dude. I'm staying. This is what I fucking bought the house for, man.
You bought the ticket, it's time to take the ride.
Exactly, man. I bought it to the ride includes a tree through the front of your fucking house, man.
Yeah, you get a data center.
Data centers
Act
coming.
of God.
Yeah. They're
Madison's
building like
high,
the
dude.
second
You get
biggest
Bob
data
fucking
center.
Courtney, dude. I mean,
I'm moving, dude. I'm fucking out of here. I really gotta move, dude. You gonna go with me?
yeah, I kind of have to.
Yeah.
We have a show together.
Probably Cincinnati.
We got This Place Sucks tattooed on our shins together.
We did, man.
We're kind of in this for life.
You remember what we used to do behind the post office?
Yeah, come here.
When we were little kids. We used to jerk each other off back there.
You guys have told me on multiple occasions. You guys really want me to know what happened behind the post office.
I'm just
okay?
glad
Yeah.
our fucking moms don't listen to the show,
Yeah.
dude.
Oh, I'm sending it to them. I'm sending them the
Just listen
clips.
to anything I say.
They're gonna be
dude.
like, not again.
Like
The post office was in your guys' past.
It's 8th
Just let it
grade all
go.
over again.
honestly, the post office was like pretty big in my life.
Yeah, that's where we hung out at.
It was like a big. That's where
I
we
smoked my
skated.
first
that's where we-
cigarette there. I huffed my first can of spray paint there.
You guys
I got
are-
my first blowjob there. I mean,
Remember
You guys
when
are-
we
the
harassed the
bank rule.
dog catcher back
yeah,
there?
and we'd skateboard and jump off of shit, and
You're planning your anti-Bob Courtney rally back there too.
yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of felonies. were
21st
committed.
July.
That's where that's where we have a Patriot Front meeting. I just got some sweet khakis for it, dude.
I wore mine tonight.
Yeah.
I don't believe you have khakis. Until I see them,
How about
shorts?
I'd like to see like a female-led white empowerment movement called Patriot Cunt. How about? Folks.
It's got legs, dude.
Next up, dude, we got a favorite comedian. If you guys have been following the show, he's been on a couple times.
Yeah.
He's been on our live shows.
Friend of the show.
Friend of the show.
Friend of
Friend
the
of the
show.
family. He lives in the basement here. Let's make a lot of noise for the amazing Jamie Shade. Give it up. He's a good kid.
So, this isn't awkward at all. Joey hit me up like 2 days ago. He's like, do me a favor. I was like, what is it? Anything. He's like, ask people to come to this. It's a fucking tall order, bro. Because I could like maybe, if I was like, it's a comedy show, but I'm like, you wanted to see a bunch of middle-aged white dudes talk about conspiracies for fucking 5 hours? $10. Good reaction. So my name's Jamie, as they said. You know, there is another Jamie in the scene in Louisville. There's another comedian named Jamie, which isn't even that confusing, honestly. But one time I was at a comedy club and there was a group of comedians talking. I guess they didn't know I was there. They didn't see me. Apparently I'm heroin Jamie. Kind of bummed me out. Honestly. I don't know why they would say that. Used to do a lot of heroin though. A whole lot, dude. I'm 7 years sober, guys. You can clap if you want. I don't like it when people say that I was fighting demons, though. I don't agree with fighting demons. You know, I mean, it could have been a demon, like the coziest demon you can think of. A lot of naps, guys. I was taking a lot of naps. Like the demon was big spoon, you know. I was middle spoon to an actual spoon. It was fun. Also, like I was with a group of guys the other day, and they were doing cocaine, and they're like, "Oh shit, is this triggering you?" Do they know? It's not the same at all. It does not trigger me. People do have triggers, like certain addicts. If they like, I know a guy that if he sees straws, it triggers him. My biggest trigger for me personally is when I wake up in the morning and I'm conscious, like fully aware that I'm still alive. I'm like, could really use some drugs. Somebody will kill themselves. One of us is gonna kill ourselves tonight. I've been trying to date, like I've been dating a single mom. That's pretty cool. I've been dating a single mom, but she's one of those white ladies who walks their kid on a leash. And I'm not gonna judge anyone's parenting style. That's not up to me. But one day we were walking past the Walgreens, and she was like, "Hey, hold him real quick. I gotta go in there." And she just left me holding the kid. I look like this. I'm holding a kid on a leash. It's not a good look. It's jarring, to be honest with you. And then like an old couple was walking past me. I knew they were judging me right away. I tried to dad joke my way out of it. I was like, "Oh, he's a rescue." But they still called the cops. I work at this place is fucking fun. This place. I like how big the room is and how little people are in here. That's tight. I work at a bar too. I work at a bar, and the other day I was closing the bar down by myself, and I saw a big ass possum. Scared the shit out of me. Don't like possums. I didn't get the memo that everyone else does like possums. I went to tell the owner, I was like, "We gotta get rid of this possum." And he's like, "Oh, you met Pedro." You fucking named him? You named him? And you named him Pedro? How am I supposed to complain about that? How would that sound? Look, I don't think Pedro belongs here. I'm just saying, I feel like Pedro needs to go back wherever Pedro came from. Hot take, I think Pedro's bringing drugs into the community. We're having fun. You ever see someone break up with someone on good terms? I got a buddy, he broke up with his girlfriend. I'm like, "What happened?" He's like, "It was on good terms." What the fuck are you talking? Anytime I break up with a girl and someone's like, "Why'd you break up with her?" I'm like, "Because she's the enemy." Can't go around dating my arch nemesis. Fuck everything that's happening right now. You guys think Nelson Mandela ever like suffered from false memories? One day he woke up, he's like, "Oh, I died in a prison." What's happening here? You guys fans of the Mandela effect? You're gonna hear a lot about it tonight. This place sucks. It's so accurate. Title to fucking what's happening. No, my favorite thing about the Mandela effect is the one that I really think is funny is the Berenstain Bears. You read those books? Anybody? It's Berenstain Bears, but some people say it's Berenstein Bears, and that's not true. It's not Berenstein Bears. It's Berenstain. I know it's not Berenstein because my dad wouldn't be cool with me reading a book about Jewish bears. He was a bigot, guys. He's dead now. My dad's dead. Give it up for that. He's dead, dude. Things hit me different now that he's dead, though, honestly. Like, I was watching Field of Dreams the other day, and it hit different. You know, the scene where he's like, y'all seen Field of Dreams? Anybody? Like, he's in the cornfield, and he hears the voice. It's like, if you build it, he will come. If you build it, he will come. So he's like, "Oh, I'll build a baseball field." Dad comes at the end of the movie, and they have a good game of catch. Him and his dead dad. That's cute. I'd like to have one more day with my dad, you know? So I'm building a methadone clinic. It's one more day in the sun with my pops. Not a big dead dad crowd. That's fine. That's fine. I think Paw Patrol would be more believable if they wrongfully murdered a black lad. Hell yeah. the silence. I live for it. You guys ever had a Xanax blackout? Those are crazy. Xanax blackouts are crazy. They're not like alcohol blackouts. They're way different now. A Xanax blackout's you don't remember anything. A Xanax blackout is like if Jason Bourne woke up and had to rediscover he was a line cook. Do one more joke and then I'll talk to you guys about fucking why white privilege isn't real. Fuck yeah, dude. I'm a real jealous guy, not proud of this. It's probably my worst toxic trait is my jealousy. I'll tell you why. I was dating a girl and she came home. We were living together. She came home. As soon as she came in the door, she was laughing. I was like, what's so funny? And she goes, oh, nothing. The guy across the street's cute. I was like, what do you mean? What do you mean he's cute? She said, that's not like that. It's just every day I see him, I say, how was your day? And he goes, same bologna, different slice. It's cute. That pissed me off way more, guy. Way more. So I marched right across the street, bang on the door, right? As soon as he answered, I said, listen here, you son of a bitch. I thought same bologna, different slice was our thing. Wonder why I got trust issues, guys. All right, I'm going to talk to these assholes for a little bit.
He is a good kid, man. He is a good kid. Sit down, man. Why are you so obsessed with the Mandela effect recently?
It's pretty sick.
Well, let's start with that, and then we'll get into all that weird white supremacist shit you've been sending us.
His Mandela effect was he remembered he was doing 10 minutes tonight, but it was really 5 minutes.
It was 8. It's all right, dude. We're loose.
We're loose, dude.
I couldn't tell about the whole thing.
I said, man, we should probably light people. We're like, nah. They know 5 minutes off.
I don't know time.
Can't count. See, I can read, but I can't read numbers.
I love you, Jamie. I'm glad you come out tonight. One more time for Jamie Shade, everybody.
He did well. Max Jensen.
Yeah, it was cool. Dude. I got a long history with Jamie. We was stuck in Penn Station together in New Jersey for
True.
what felt like 12 hours.
With a blind Asian man.
Yes. Shout out James Song, who did not show up tonight. Why is that, you think?
Couldn't
He
find a
didn't have a
place.
Some say he's outside right now trying to get in.
Well, this city, I'll tell you, is not very accessible.
No.
They're working on it, but they got a long way to go.
New York's a grid system. He was all about just, hey man, let me wander off by myself. It's a grid.
He went to Times Square with you guys, right?
He did. He looked around. He said, wow, it's everything I ever imagined it would be.
Me and Jordane were like, we have anxiety. We're just going
Yeah.
to a pizza restaurant.
We went to a
Nobody.
pizza restaurant. I accidentally ate too much
Was
food.
it? Hey, was this us when that lady smelled like piss so bad that the SWAT team got her out of there?
No, the National Guard came out of the fucking wall, dude.
I was like, what happened? Yeah, it was crazy. Like, it was a whole SWAT team. I'm like, what happened? Like, that lady smells like piss. I'm like, it's a bit much.
It was a classic. Like, you remember homeless people in 90s movies when they always had like a bunch of clothes on? You don't really see that much anymore because of global warming. But she had on
like the Breakfast Club. You know, they got
dude.
like 17 layers.
big coats to the floor, and she had a bunch on. Every one of them smelled like piss.
It didn't bother me, honestly. I was still going to eat my slice. I wasn't going to call the SWAT team.
Right, I smell piss all the time. I love it. Didn't bother me at all. But it bothered somebody because we see her, and then we hear like a weird little noise, and we look over, and this little seam in the wall fucking opens up.
It was the most New York thing I saw.
And there was a whole
walls, dude.
there was a whole community back there of officers, dude, and literal National Guards in camo came out and escorted her behind
Camouflage.
the wall.
Imagine. He had a bulletproof vest to get a piss lady out of the...
So I think all
Sbarros,
those
or whatever
conspiracies
we were.
about them euthanizing the homeless are true, dude. Because where did they take her?
That's true.
What, into the subway station
I think
tracks?
they took her 10 feet away.
When we get there this week, we gotta find her.
They got a hose back there.
They're
I
going back this
assume.
week?
Yeah, we fly out Monday.
Who y'all going with? Just you two?
Yeah.
That's
Just-
good.
just the
No one
baby
has to sleep on the
boys.
floor this time.
I made Jamie sleep on the floor
For
an
a week,
entire
dude.
week.
Not a whole week.
I'm older than everyone there.
You got a couch the last day that folded out into a bed, and you said you didn't want to fold it out into a
He
bed.
said, man, years of being homeless, dude, on heroin, brother, I could sleep on a floor for 4 days, man.
A bed's a bit much.
And I said,
A
okay.
bed is a bit much. I sleep on a futon most nights. I can't do my bed. Too much Tempur-Pedic foam.
We met a guy named Lunchable. We met a guy named Lunchable in Penn
We
Station.
didn't meet him.
And
We
he
were
said-
accosted by a
Meeting means that he like knew what was happening.
He said that he was going to kill me and fuck my entire family.
Yeah, and then he goes, I'm a Lunchable. His name wasn't Lunchable, he was, in his mind he goes, I am a Lunchable.
Well, that's a snack that smiles back. Okay.
That's goldfish. Well, don't wreck the fucking
Tell me
Don't
what
ruin the whole fucking show.
Snack
Crispin
You
Max.
didn't have to call me out like that.
That's a serious offense, dude.
What, you have it your way.
I'd smile back too if I was covered in cheese. Who says that?
Tell
Piss
us,
lady.
tell us, who says
I
that?
can't remember. I've heard somebody say that a couple times.
I
so.
smile back covered in cheese.
I'd smile back if I was covered in cheese, naked and covered
That's
in
not a
cheese.
southern expression, I've never heard that.
I don't think it's an expression
I don't
so
think
much
it's Southern
as it's like
either.
a turn of phrase.
It's a turn of phrase, yeah.
It's a Midwestern turn of phrase.
Midwestern.
It means get butt naked and cover yourself in cheese, dumbass.
Dumbass.
Read a book.
Whoa! Give it up for Jamie, dumbass.
I thought homeless people hung out at the fucking library.
thought they
Dude, what you
covered
been
themselves
doing?
in cheese, dude, and accosted people.
Hell yeah, man. You been doing all right though?
You just... Yeah, I'm not homeless anymore.
I know, man.
I was good.
Hell yeah, dude. Give it up for Housed Jamie, dude.
Yeah, dude.
I live with my baby mama against her will. So.
Hey, we've all been there, dude.
I
We've
pay
all
rent,
been
dude.
there.
I pay rent.
That's sick. No, I know the place. I've dropped you off, literally dropped you off there before, like had to carry you out of the car and put you on the porch. And then you were like, nah, she'll open it up at some time, man. Just, y'all are good, go ahead.
I think I
the
got
next day still on the porch.
Yeah.
Dude, I was shitty that night.
That's when you got those fucking termite bites on your waistband. Remember that? I told you that porch was too dilapidated to sleep on, man.
No, she let me in eventually.
Yeah, they always let you in eventually. You just gotta really wear them down.
We have a
Isn't that
child
right?
together, you know?
That's your manipulation
Shitty's a
tactic.
gun. It's fine.
You loved me once.
No, she's dating right now. It's weird. When was
She's
she
in
over
Dayton,
there?
Ohio?
She's dating this dude. Like when he comes over, he brings me McDonald's.
It's a pretty
Like
sick
you're the
setup, dude.
stepkid?
Boy, have I been
Yeah,
in
I'm like
those
I'm like the
relationships.
retarded son that never moved out. And he's like, I gotta treat him okay.
That's pretty sick.
give
It's
us
not
something.
bad. It's not a bad gig.
So you got a place to stay and free food, and you don't have to climb the mountain that is trying to sexually satisfy a woman?
Oh no, there's no sexual tension like that. We're beyond. We're just homies.
My favorite part of threesomes with guys is kissing them.
Thoughts?
2 guys?
Yeah, 3 preferably. Let's get the chicks out of there. Too feminine.
That tongue's a little weird.
Yeah, dude.
Tongue's a little weird.
I don't think it's weird enough.
I mean, we got 4 up here. We might as well start.
Max is here.
Who's gonna get laid down on this table next? Dude?
Who comes up next, dude?
Or are we
It's
gonna
not
pop up on
fucking
the
Zeke.
table?
Calm
Shut the
down,
fuck up,
dude. Steven.
Yeah,
All
we got
right,
Stephen
dude.
Colbert here tonight, dude. He's gonna tell us the news.
Let's move
Too
on,
soon?
man.
Too soon. All right.
Let's move on,
Let's
brother.
move on, dude. All right. Next, hailing from also the great city of Cincinnati.
Claims to be Lebanese, is clearly white.
That's what he's telling us. I don't know. Put your hands together. Make way for our favorite alcoholic, Stephen fucking Stewart.
No, you stay put. What are you doing? Oh, that's fine. You don't have to, but that's also fine.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey,
That's something. Sorry about the 2 beers,
Cheap pop.
but they were just selling them back there, dude. My God, I said I'm thirsty. I'll take 2. I don't know if you guys can relate to this here in Louisville, Kentucky, but like, dude, when I was a kid, I used to walk up to my father while he was drinking a beer, and I used to ask him to have a sip of that beer. And he would give me a sip of that beer because he was a good dad. Why he would give me a sip of that beer. But the real reason is like he would give me a sip of that beer because he would want me to try it as a child and know never to touch the stuff ever again. And boy was he wrong. My God, I mean those bartenders should be scared. I'm planning on tapping every keg tonight. But
dude's got money.
you'd think. In my Vans, in my baggie, dude, what are you talking about, money? Where? But I don't think that parenting works anymore. I don't think so. Because, like, if I were drinking my drink and my son came up to me and asked to have a sip of my drink, I would have to say, no, you can't have a sip of my blue raspberry twisted tea. What makes you think this is for kids? No, this is my silly straw. Go get your own. What are you talking about? Go to bed. That's fun for me, guys. I'm just telling you right now, that's fun for me. But here's what I will say. I do like to drink, clearly. I brought evidence up here. Dude, I'm a huge fan of the light beers. I am. I'm a huge fan of light beers, but I'm also a fan of the IPAs and the craft beers. But it is a different ball game drinking each one of them, because like if I have 10 light beers, I'm drunk, right? You know what I mean? But if I have 10 IPAs, I'm in jail. That's how that works. Every single time. My favorite brewery is Rhinegeist Brewery. You guys got that here in Louisville? That's a Cincy thing. Thank you. That's why I say that. That's why I ask, because I don't know where I'm at. But I like Cincy, dude, I like it. It's my favorite brewery. It's Rhinegeist. It's in OTR, downtown Cincinnati. I love the stuff. But the issue that I have with them is the names that they're giving their beers are all getting out of control. Like the other day I saw that they had beers called Truth. They had one called Knowledge. They had another one called Dad. I don't have any of those things. You know what I mean? It's like, what's next? Money? Confidence? Coming out this fall, sex. The beer.
When are you going to get the milk?
I mean, who's head of the marketing department, dude? Like my high school bully? This is insane. If you can hear me, John, fuck you. If you can hear me, John, it's way bigger now. So no need for like all that stuff. That's fun for me, like I said. Dude, some of us are here with friends, I think. I really can't see shit. But, dude, I love my friends. I love hanging out with my friends. My friends are so cool, dude. My friends are so cool. Which means that they do drugs. That's what that means. I love my friends. I said to my mother the other day, I said, hey, Mom, I'm going to hang out with my friend Will. And she goes, oh, you mean Marijuana Will? And I'm like, that's not his name. I said, that's not nice. What if I called you Lexapro Lisa? Like, that wouldn't be a nice thing to say, okay? Like, when you're going to hang out with your friends, Mom, not like, oh, you're going to hang out with two divorced Tammy and Pillhead Pam? Whatever, Mom. Once again, that's fun for me. I don't know if you guys are like me, but I'm susceptible to being addicted to things. Like I'm super addicted to stuff. I have an addictive personality. That's what they say. I'm super addicted right now to DoorDash. I love DoorDash. It's one of my favorite things in the whole world. I down a fifth of vodka and then I order DoorDash. But DoorDash is like way more addictive. It's my number one crippling addiction. Here's the thing: is I ordered DoorDash the other day and. I knew it was a crippling addiction when the dasher came up to my doorstep and before handing me my meal said, oh, hey, second time this week. I said, hey, can you keep your fucking voice down, dude? This is a shameful exchange going on right now. Also, if this is the second time this week, what took you so fucking long to get here? You know what I mean? Now get in your Corolla and scoot. It's always a Corolla. I don't know why it's always a Corolla. I don't know if you know this about DoorDash, but you can the dasher can text you on the app with the status of where your order is at, right? Of the status of where they're at. I got a text the other day from a woman named Sherry. She said, on my way, winky face emoji. I said, damn, how much did I tip? My God, this is insane. And then another 10 minutes later, she picked up the order, said, I picked up the order, and I'm on my way to you. I said, and then another 2 winky faces. It was insane. I said, they should call this DoorDash, first of all. Second of all, I was having a good time. This is creepy. But Sherry gets there, and I hate to say this, but when she stepped out of the car, I lost my appetite. I did. Because, I did because if I order Hooters, at least show up in the outfit. You know what I mean? Whatever. I got my food. I had a fun time. Last thing I got, and I'm going to get out of here. I read the other day that Martin Luther King Jr., while he was alive, was having an affair. Yeah, dude. I thought that was crazy because throughout my whole life, I thought he was one of the coolest people throughout all of history. Now, he's my favorite. thought the reason, dude, I thought the reason we were naming all these roads after MLK was because of his achievements. Turns out it was just because he was in these streets. This is really why. Or as I like to call it, he had that MLK drive. Okay, I got a reaction there. See, I think that's a fun joke, dude. Because, like, I think that's fun, right? My girlfriend hates that joke. She doesn't like that joke. She didn't like that joke at all. She says, "You really think it was funny he was cheating on his wife?" I said, "I don't know why you don't like that joke, babe. My other girlfriend fucking loves that joke." Thank you, everybody. I've been Steven Stewart.
Give it up for the big dog, Steven Stewart, dude.
Yeah.
That was good. You good.
Good.
Great set,
Good is
man.
crazy, man.
Oh,
Okay.
that was great.
It
Big on
says,
DoorDash, huh?
it says no drinks right here. Y'all are all defying the law. Oh my gosh. Okay,
Yeah,
I can
well,
settle
I mean,
here.
we're real
Well,
fucking.
this
You guys
is from a
can't-
prior event. They had
They have
an
a no
epileptic
drinks
convention here.
Yeah, I meant to write no heroin on there, but I forgot.
Yeah.
To pay attention in school. This
Heroin's
is no
fucking awesome,
drinks.
man.
My
Oh,
God.
Damn.
Never even tried it, dude.
It's
You
kind
guys
of
wouldn't know
stuff.
anything about that, would you?
You guys would honestly love it, dude.
What, heroin?
Heroin.
That's a good
Yeah, I
time.
like downers,
See,
man.
see,
I probably would.
I have a rule, and it's like if you can't spell the drug, you can't do it. You don't
Yeah,
get to
where's
do
the
it.
I and the E? And
Heroin's
before
pretty
C,
easy to
you know,
spell.
I can't
Pretty-
spell it either, dude.
Pretty easy spelling.
Yeah.
For
Zeke
two.
fucked it up just a minute ago.
You forgot to turn his spell check on.
Yeah. Spell check doesn't work anymore, dude.
It's all AI.
Autocorrect, yeah, AI,
Data
dude.
center.
Data,
Fresh drinking
charts.
water.
There's been a lot of like questions coming towards like us getting off the mic here, but like, what about you? They're making a data center in your hometown, Madison, right? How's that? What is it? What's
Supposed to be
going
like
on
the second biggest one in America. Quite
is-
large. There's an old like army base there that just has like a nature refuge on it now, but they shut that down.
New place for you to stay, Jamie. Well, that was fun, dude. That's
That's fun
not
stuff.
fun. We're not friends.
You want to come stay at the data center?
It's gotta be hot as fuck in there, dude. You're gonna love it this just January, like that first snow hits.
I'm moving, dude. I hate being near computer servers, brother.
Don't you have like a truck you don't even use?
We drove it here, dumbass.
I was just sleeping the
I
shit.
use it all the fucking time. I'm at Lowe's several times a week.
It's like,
bro.
dude, I got
What
these
kind of flex
big
is
fucking
that?
boots
It's not.
on.
My house is falling apart, dude. I got
The
a
same
lot of
people that
Lowe's
own-
trips coming
I love
up
you, Jim.
after this
Hope you know
week,
that.
dude.
So tell them like y'all live in a place where like the same person that owns the coffee shop owns the bowling alley, owns the hotel. Like
Bob Courtney, the fucking mayor, yes.
Well, yeah, a few things are owned by this rich gay couple, but they're cool.
Yeah.
I remember the first time I went there, I saw that they had all the government buildings, obviously right in downtown Madison. I loved how everything was labeled. Everything had a placard above it, dude. Everything.
Well, how else are you gonna know what fucking building it is, dude?
Well,
This guy, dude. You're trying to buy piss at the shit store.
It's called a sign in
yo,
most
what was the
buildings.
burger spot?
Hinkles. Yeah.
Hinkles is
legendary.
Hinkles
dude.
hamburgers.
Hinkles was good.
Yeah.
rolls off the tongue. Hinkle's hamburgers?
Hinkle's
Yeah.
Data Center.
I love how I said it rolls off the tongue, and I struggled.
That's where they should
Hinkle's
put it.
hamburgers.
Yeah, they can fry up the burger patties on them overheating fucking computers, you know?
They used to have a guy with what do you call it? What's the fucking
Down syndrome?
No, what do you call it when you have
Close here.
He had like
Parkinson's.
his hand was like stuck like this, and when he worked there forever, and the food was fire. But ever since he died, the food's like mid there, honestly.
Things got out of hand.
Not enough onions.
It's not diabetes, dude.
Diabetes
he had
is
like
not a hand disease.
some sort of a muscular disorder. man.
Arthritis.
He had a type of
It
dystrophy.
wasn't arthritis. It
He
might
was
have
a nice
been
guy.
a dystrophy of some
Yeah.
sort. I don't know,
He
dude.
was fun.
An atrophy.
Yeah,
Was it
dude.
like
Yeah, he
All
had his
fingers,
hand,
man.
but it was like
Chill.
crunched up like this, and it was slowly coming in over the years.
It was inverted.
Yeah, it's something.
Well,
You've
he'd
seen
been
it, dude.
lifting the fries out for so long.
It evolved, is what you're saying.
It is
evolved into
possible that
something.
that did come from just constantly lifting a fry basket.
Let me tell you what, I
over the
worked at
years.
Subway for a number of years.
Oh, you're a sandwich artist.
Man, and let
Yeah.
me tell you, I did these cramps in my hands, and in my right hand, and I know.
That wasn't from Subway.
No,
right?
I know it's from cutting those footlongs. You know what I'm saying? Like I know that's why my right hand hurts all the time now.
How long you work at Subway?
Probably from
2
jerking that
weeks.
ink long.
No, I was there for half a decade, man.
You were at Subway for 5 years.
6 actually.
Damn.
Yeah.
You been at your other job how long?
Going on 10.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, quit.
Were
And
you
I worked at Valvoline.
Were you post Jared or?
Whoa.
You know, I actually
No, I was there when Jared was there.
Yeah.
I actually
Yeah.
don't even know
Quit
what
when
you
he
guys.
I'm kind of like I'm not in the.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
What's Jared's last name? Fogel.
Fogel.
I wasn't in the Fogel files.
Fogel.
I didn't know him.
Fogel's in the Epstein files.
Fogel is a file.
Fogel and that pedophile ring that was happening in Indiana that got Fogel busted.
Yeah.
That they're all in the Epstein files, dude.
Damn. You know, I heard the other day that like one of Trump's daughters is trying to start like another island, trying to buy another
Yeah.
island, and just like right
Well,
now,
it's essentially
no matter
a
if you're
military
like,
base.
yeah, well, no matter if you're like starting a charity on this island and doing like really good work, right now, don't buy an island.
No,
It's
no
crazy.
more owning islands, dude.
No more islands.
I've said
Please.
this before.
For
Yes,
10
tax
years.
billionaires, and the amount is whatever it takes where they can't afford fucking islands no more.
Boy, here
That's
we
the
go.
amount you tax them.
He's tapping in, dude.
I'm just saying,
Drop
dude.
knowledge, dude.
Don't let them have islands.
Yeah.
It never ends well, brother.
Mhm.
Name one good thing that's happened on a fucking island. Name 6.
I think name 6 things.
Yeah. And like Australia and big ass ones don't count, bro.
Naked and Afraid counts as 2.
That sucks, dude. They're naked and afraid. How is that a good thing?
Because they're naked and afraid? That's
Yeah.
not we're talking about the fucking island.
Oh, I forgot about the middle one.
Gilligan. Gilligan.
They were
Counts as
marooned.
You like them naked and afraid, Steven?
No.
It's a good show.
But it's a good show, right? Thank you.
Yeah, but they didn't want to be
Thanks,
on that
Gene.
island. They were going out for
Jesus,
a 3-hour
They made the
tour.
best of it.
You have to. What other choice do you have, man? Castaway, he was fucking a volleyball the whole time. Disgusting.
The
Nasty.
burns, you know? The
Oh,
burns.
brother. That's made of some sort of synthetic leather.
Slether?
Is that snake leather?
No,
What
that's
is that?
synthetic leather.
Synthetic leather.
Leather. Yeah. That's
Pop
crazy,
us
dude.
in,
You want me to pop us in?
I'm gonna pop one.
Well, go for it.
Put it-
Dude, I don't think I've ever seen you pop us in. I've always just seen you, dude. You.
And I fucked around with that.
They should start a
Synthetic
show.
They used to call me Osama bin Laden, dude.
Nobody's ever called him that.
A couple people did.
It's a derivative of my
You
uncle's
only got
name.
one
Really,
left, is
is-
that fine?
I don't care. Dude, I got another. You think I don't come strapped? I got another can right over there. Yeah, no, you're fine.
You know how he was saying that he gets called because there's another Jamie. He goes by Heroin Jamie.
I don't go by that. They just say it.
Well, when we first started coming up to Cincinnati, there's like 4 Stevens up there, so they would always call him Racist Stevens. You
I'd
remember?
rather be Heroin Jamie, to be honest.
Yeah, and it's crazy because I'm
But
the
then
first guy
really
you
Racist
met.
Steven showed up.
Yeah.
He's not around anymore, thank God.
Boy, these things are strong, man.
Oh my
What is that?
god.
You're gonna throw up.
Oh, I hope.
Is that a 6 milli?
Yes.
You can't handle that shit, brother.
Oh, it's spearmint.
Should have started with a 2 ski. Upper lip.
I used to do 3, 6 of
9.
Mafia.
No, everybody shut the fuck up, dude. I used to do
Everybody's
3
crazy. There's 8
of
people.
the 6
Word
of the
association.
coffee. 3 of the 6 of the coffee. Zins.
Okay.
The coffee one's
And I was
good.
like, this is still not enough. That's like equivalent to 1 Marlboro Red, dude. It's
True.
not.
Have you guys like? Is this the only? Have you only ever smoked cigarette? Like, what? How many versions of nicotine have you been addicted?
I
to?
had
never done a hot reel of meth,
If
clearly.
I smoked. I've been a smoker for.
You know what time it is.
I've been a smoker long enough that like I added it by the actual. I know I haven't smoked a pack a day, but like you just kind of go by that because I mean obviously there's days I was sick or hungover, didn't feel like whatever. But the other day I was doing the math on my phone, and right now I'm at 789,000 cigarettes I've smoked in my life.
And then divide that by like. Boy.
Is that what you asked him?
Yeah,
No, well,
yeah. He said, "How many
no.
cigarettes have you
No.
smoked?"
Your wife? That's fucking crazy.
I gotta stop getting fucking high before we do these shows.
No, I mean like how many versions of nicotine? So like I've smoked cigarettes, I've dipped, I've done.
versions.
Yeah.
That's what I
Iterations.
I didn't like the
ways.
vapes. They make me feel like I have pneumonia.
I thought that the vape was the hardest to quit at.
And this makes my mouth feel like it's gonna fall.
It
off.
was. Oh, yeah. I thought that the vape was the hardest to quit.
Yeah.
And then I broke up with my boyfriend. It was way easier.
Depends
to
on what
quit.
year. I think.
But,
I think it depends on the year you were born if it was harder or not.
It is. It's harder.
Like Gen Z will they'll tell you that that's like
Yeah.
But we grew up chain smoking, Pall Malls. Like that's
Mhm.
way harder to quit than that.
You think so?
That was made to help motherfuckers quit smoking.
And it's
they
harder.
took it
It's harder.
because they couldn't handle cigarettes, and they were like, we're just going to make this cool now.
I couldn't breathe when I was vaping. That's why I quit.
It's not
Smoke
good for you,
weed.
dude. Smoke cigarettes. You see that catch? I still got it.
You still got it.
And go ahead and
Smoke
timestamp
cigarettes.
that. We're gonna edit that out, Chris.
Nah, dude, smoke. I'm like that Family Guy episode. Smoke. Smoke.
It is harder to quit, but I feel like way better not smoking cigarettes.
No, it's bad. You shouldn't smoke.
Really? Because you
Yeah.
can say you
It's
don't
bad.
smoke cigarettes, or
No,
because
like
you actually feel
physically,
good?
I can run further. I can fucking.
You don't ever, you never run. What are you talking about?
Thank you, Jamie. What the-
combat boots on. Go.
I can run further.
Yeah.
I throw my
I can
weighted
lift
vest
more.
on.
I can jump over a single building.
I ruck for 5 miles every day.
No,
What
I
are you
was
talking about,
running
brother?
when I quit smoking cigarettes. And
If y'all
it
saw
went
Jordane
from, like,
running down the
not
street.
making any headway at all, like coughing and
First of
fucking
all-
throwing up every time.
Give a hand
to
clap if
got
you
easy.
believe that.
Not a soul.
That's what I thought.
I'm gonna.
All right, racist
I want to
Steve.
take a moment for real though. Thank you, Jamie, for coming on the show. You mean a lot to us. I hope you know that. You're awesome. I think it will. We love you, Jay, for real.
Love you guys.
You're the best, honest to God. Up next, we got a special guest that was not advertised. I always give, we always do one, people can like stay seated until like, you know what I mean? You gotta get crazy about it. Just get
Good,
up.
Jamie.
I always like to have one drop-in spot. Next dude, awesome dude, one of my favorites. He did our show in Madison several months ago. Louisville, give it up for your own Ty Leach.
Hello. Man, I'm so glad somebody cracked a burrito in this bitch because I forgot to wear deodorant today. I can't tell the difference. All right. This is fun. Y'all having as much fun as I'm having?
Yes.
Can y'all tell as much how's fun that I had?
What?
I've been trying this new thing where I just take a bunch of Robitussin and do my stand-up, so let's figure this out together. Y'all good over there? Balcony? DJ? Guy? Two guy? Guy gals?
Woo!
Whatever, Tech. All right. But I went to Jamaica last week. It was cool. Jamaica's an interesting place. Yeah, man. Jamaica's cool. My favorite thing about being on a resort is watching couples' relationships break down as the week goes on. Like the first day, they walking on the beach with each other and they holding hands and shit, and it's cute. The second day, they're walking close by each other, but they realize it's a little too hot for all that finger holding shit, you know? By the third day, somebody's walking 10 foot ahead of somebody else. The fourth day, somebody's getting cussed out in an elevator. And the fifth day, somebody's on a plane emailing a divorce lawyer. I love vacation. Cool, dude. You guys good back here? I forgot to check on y'all when I was checking on everybody. Also, white people have infected the islands. White people have destroyed the islands. Jamaica, it seemed like a beautiful place. I was having a great time until whiteness crept in. They had a steel drum band drive in from Kingston to Montego Bay. That's a 2 or 3 hour car ride, I think. I don't know. I didn't really look it up. But I know it's a long time. Steel drums. And they're playing beautiful steel drum music. And then out of nowhere, in the middle of their steel drum playing, you know what they started to play on the steel drums? Bum, bum. I'm like, what the fuck? Sweet Caroline on steel drums? White people ruin everything, man.
We're terrible.
I'm glad you acknowledged it. Everyone, give him a cookie or something. I fucking know, dude. I like how rappers like to stunt random shit on each other. Like, y'all see when Lil Uzi Vert got that diamond in his face or whatever? They'll just do dumb shit just to make other rappers look stupid for not having shit that nobody really wanted in the first place. When I'm making in comedy, like when I really make it, I start having Kevin Hart money, y'all know I made it. Cause I'm gonna start wearing a diamond chain with a little bit of Tom Brady's semen in it on the pendant, man. That's big money shit right there. Tom Brady nut. Come on. It's not a bad joke, right, guys?
Solid.
What would you do for some Tom Brady semen?
You don't want that.
Maybe
I just asked you, bro.
I'll probably try to
Answer the question.
I can't bomb if I incorporate you guys. See what's happening there. It's a tactic that I use. I'm really good at talking to women. One time I took a girl on a date, and for about an hour and a half, I explained to this girl why Transformers The Last Night is the best Transformers in the Michael Bay verse of Transformers films. And then she transformed into an Uber. And she left me at the Dave & Buster's. You know what it's like getting left on a date at a Dave & Buster's in the middle of a game of Mario Kart? You spend so much money on the date, like you don't mind that you gotta finish the 2 laps and Princess Peach isn't moving anymore. It's all right, dude. And then I go on Twitter after the date, and this girl had a tweet on her Twitter that said, "Have you ever been on a date with somebody whose breath smelled like Arby's steak nuggets?" So I had to reply back to that tweet, how could my breath smell like Arby's steak nuggets if they were still in my cargo pants pocket? She's stupid. I try to connect with women. My ex-girlfriend, we went to the lake one time, and I wanted to connect with her, so I figured we would do mushrooms together. And it was cool. Y'all seen the movie Avatar with the aliens and shit?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I thought the only way that I could connect with her, the only way that made sense to me, was if I put one of my braids in her belly button. It didn't necessarily connect us the way I thought it would, but our menstrual cycles synced up. It was weird. Don't do drugs. Stay sober. Let's see. Y'all want to hear a joke where I give you advice on how to be intimate with a woman?
Yeah.
All right, I'll tell you. Okay, this is a little tip for everybody out there. Women don't like when you come at them with hard penises. It's just, I know a lot of y'all are like, what the fuck? No, they don't. It's not. It's aggressive, dude. Chill out. I have a technique. And I thought of this in the shower one day. So what I like to do is, after I take a shower, I like to after I take a shower, I like to walk into the room, and I have my back turned as I'm walking the room, and I'm butt naked, obviously. And I walk in, and I turn around, and I'm just like, hey, soft penis. This little guy, I found him freezing in the shower. Absolutely shivering. Look at him. Look at him. Can we keep him? What should we call it? All right. This is super fun. How long have I been up here? Do y'all even know?
I'm waiting on high heels.
Well, should I stop?
Hell no, dude.
All right, I'll give you one more joke. I went to Vegas last year with my family, and it didn't make sense to me because my nephew was turning 21, and he wanted to take his family to Las Vegas, which felt weird to me. Like, did you want to go to the strip clubs or your granny? Like, what were you trying to do, bro? He's dumb, right? But I'm dumb too, because I went to the desert, and I didn't pack any shorts to go to the desert. Do you know all the shorts on the Vegas Strip say Daddy's Little Slut on the back? and I really needed those shorts. So I'm just chilling, walking around Vegas in my daddy's little slut shorts, minding my business. I'm a financially responsible guy, so you know I was sharing a hotel room with my mom. What's up? She's up late reading one of those Danielle Steele novels. You know how they are. Reading one of those stupid romance books. She was in a reading mood, and I got up to go to the bathroom, and she read the back of my shorts. And she read them, and she said, "Daddy's little slut, he wasn't even around." Let's just say, "Mommy's little slut, I'm paying for your way to Vegas, bitch." I'm Tyler Leach, whatever.
Tyler Leach, everybody. Yeah. Appreciate you popping in, dude.
Super stoked about this.
Me too, dude.
Go ahead and talk about wrestling, dude.
Yeah, dude. All right. So when we do a podcast, man, I always got to have everybody's Mount Rushmore of something.
Okay.
And this is the time in the show I'm going to ask for a Mount Rushmore. And since you are one of maybe 3 wrestling fans that are friends of mine, I need your Mount Rushmore of pro wrestlers right now.
Pro wrestlers?
Yeah.
My Mount Rushmore
Yep,
pro
yep,
wrestlers.
not WWE superstars,
Right
bro.
now.
Right now, just all time.
All
even.
time.
Just
Okay,
4
I'm gonna have to
dudes.
go with Erwin R. Shyster. Okay.
I love IRS, dude.
Yeah, man. Father of the late great Bray Wyatt.
Shout out Wyndham.
Gosh.
Deep cuts.
Deep cuts, man. I love
I'm gonna have to go with the Junkyard Dog.
Jay White.
Hell yeah.
bro.
Junkyard
Absolutely.
Dog because Juneteenth is this weekend. Wouldn't have picked him otherwise. Black wrestlers suck. Just kidding. All of you who laughed are going to hell.
I'll see Jordan there.
I know you will. I got 2 more, right?
Yeah, 2 more.
Richmond Wall.
What was the big? That's actually a really good one, but I can't do it because I'm trying to build like a career off of this. Trying to become something here. What was the large Caucasian man with the muscles?
King Kong Bundy.
No,
Bam Bam
no,
Bigelow.
no. Large white guy,
Thought
muscles,
that was all
wrestler,
Ron Raleigh.
wrestler, big white
This
guy.
could be any of
Hulk
them.
Hogan.
Muscles,
Undertaker. WWE.
muscles.
This could be any wrestler.
White guy.
Most of them are white.
Okay, Shinsuke Nakamura and obviously the guy on my shirt, dude.
Yeah, and I love the Randy shirt. dude.
Randall
I
Keith
thought
Orton.
on the back it says strike first. I thought it said stink fist when you first got up there.
Yeah,
I was
no,
like, that
it's
is
actually the same.
crazy
It's the same move. So when Randy Orton was on the Indies, he was Randy.
Stink
Orton.
fist.
You know, yeah, whatever.
No way that's how Tool got the
Sporting
song
a
name,
Horton,
right?
a lot of
No
people
way.
say.
Oh, yeah.
That's-
You're
That's
just
a
gonna
sign.
ask me about wrestling shit, dude? I have like a vast personality.
No.
He just wanted to get that
I'm
out
like
there.
super interesting, bro.
We haven't had you on a
Wrestling
full-length
shirt, and
pod.
I even wore my LaParca shirt. today,
No, let's
so
talk more about
yes,
wrestling. I
do.
don't know
Yeah.
any other shit.
I knew, I knew, bro.
He also likes anime.
I love anime too, man.
What the fuck makes you guys think I like anime?
I said he likes anime. I know you've mentioned liking
You
anime
love
Yeah, I do. Anime is cool.
numerous occasions.
Steven likes anime too. He loves like One Piece and fucking.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say he likes it, the ones where they're like having sex.
I mean,
Oh.
hentai,
Hentai, and it's art.
Naruto.
I also thought we were friends. I don't like anime. Well, no, I have seen Naruto.
See, I
I
like
love.
vintage anime,
I'm
though.
a huge
Attack on Titan.
hang on. I read comics, like a lot of comic books, a lot, like a ton, all the time. That's my favorite thing.
Yeah.
One of my favorite things.
I would have believed you until the last line. The last, like,
Wait, which
I
one?
really love comics. That's where I was like, I don't think he's, I think he's
Oh,
bullshit.
No, I think he really does, and he could sense that you didn't believe him, so he did that for you.
I like this guy. I like this guy. He's cool.
Yeah, me
So
and
you read a
Grace
lot
and
of
Steven get
comics?
along really well.
Yeah, dude.
What kind of comics you read?
Well, I just finished the second.
Archie, Family Circus, Garfield.
I just finished the second compendium of Invincible.
Oh,
So I'm
Lord.
like 115 issues in. That's a lot of time that I'm not spending with my girlfriend. She hates
She's
a lot.
enthusiastic
You
about
know,
that.
she's probably excited.
Yeah.
She's got
Probably
other
picking you up
shit to
some.
do.
I didn't know this guy shut the fuck up. Dude.
Should she buy you?
You don't
the
talk to her
big-
about it, do you?
I'm like, you should read this when I'm done. She's
You say that, Drew?
I do.
I thought you wanted to marry her.
Your girlfriend actually brought us all here tonight to have an intervention, Stephen. That's where we're at the show.
Yeah, because you
It's
read
my time
so
to get
many
off,
comics.
right?
He's always reading.
Just a comic guy.
Yeah, I got Spawn in my backpack back there, like the 4th volume. Yeah. I
He
love
actually
it.
only became a stand-up comic because he thought it was somehow related to comic books.
Yeah, it's not at all.
Hmm?
No, I just.
That was a lot of fun you guys had there. I could feel that.
Man, it's so cool to have more than one person on the couch with you that's not him. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, we don't get to do this often, so we're
They
stoked
love
on it.
ganging up on
Yeah,
me, dude.
yeah.
Even when I went and did the pod, like you have you two on the couch, and then you're like, nobody else sit on the couch. We got chairs for the rest of you guys. You guys take
There
that
was
couch
like
all to
7
yourself.
people
It's
in my
workout.
office that day. How was that? We had to have chairs.
Second issue. Now you can't count. There was like 4 people. No, never mind. You're wrong.
Counting myself and Joey and Chris. Or can you not count?
This is very
Not big on that, are
interesting.
you?
On.
There's
For
a
all
couple-
of us, you guys
Yeah,
were
this
counting how many
sucks, dude.
dudes
Couple
are
things
in one
that
You can
room.
read, but
Yeah.
can't count.
How many dudes are in this room? Make some noise if you're a dude in this room. Please don't. Please shut the fuck up. Please, I was just kidding.
We need no more from men, dude.
Yeah, you're canceled.
Whoa. Okay.
All right.
All right.
We'll
Now
see.
your comeback's gonna be even better. You're welcome.
It'll be something.
It is Pride Month, dude. This is my favorite month, next to Lust Month and Gluttony Month, which for me are the same months, you know, because I'm just gobbling dicks and lusting after dudes. You having a good Pride Month?
Regretting this yet?
You know, Pride Month has been going pretty well for me.
Pretty sick.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Just like any other month. for
Any
real.
other good month. My favorite part
Except
of
for the
Pride
bad
Month
months.
is that it's summer.
Yeah.
That's what I like about
That's
it
your
the most.
favorite part of the Pride Month? You
That's
don't
what
like,
I
you
think
don't
makes
like
it
the
the
people,
best.
the people that are
Well, let me
empowering
ask you
themselves
this.
through their self-identity, and
Have you ever been to a shirtless parade in the winter?
I don't really go to shirtless parades.
Or do you go to Pride?
No, I don't
All right.
actually, but that's more of a social anxiety thing, not like I don't want to be around that
I
many
feel
gays.
Yeah. I'm not really a festival of any kind type of person, dude. Honestly.
Yeah. I mean, I thought it was pretty funny. You're like,
I've really never been to a festival.
Yeah, I don't like being in crowds that big outside.
They're fine.
in
Festivals
100-degree
fine.
weather.
Depending on like if it's you know.
Like you guys, you do this for fun.
Yeah, I mean,
Around
there's
that
some
many
festivals
people.
like I'm not
The
trying to
thing
hang out
though
in the
is like
woods, you
because
know?
you're at
I
a
don't like
festival
festivals.
and there's a stage and you got one band playing that you want to see and then there's another stage and you also happen to enjoy that band that's playing.
And you gotta
And
fight
And
for
the
your life to
easiest
get
way
there.
to fix that is to just be in your car by yourself with a joint and have one band playing and queue up the other one on Spotify.
That's also good.
And you don't have to deal with the social anxiety or the $20 alcoholic beverages.
I don't go to music festivals really, not a fan. But I am gonna go to the Louder this year just because it's a couple good bands.
I'm going for Danzig. Dude.
Danzig.
You know, woo,
That's
yeah. dude.
Danzig, yeah.
Yeah.
My Chemical Romance.
Yeah,
And that's
NCR.
cool. And that's
Yeah.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
great bands.
Yeah.
Really great bands.
Those are two of the big ones, dude.
Oh yeah, then they are. Yeah.
I'm also obviously gonna be checking out Godsmack.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Love, hate,
Yeah,
sex,
but dude,
pain,
you gotta
dude.
smack the shit out of God sometimes,
Yeah,
man.
you
I
really
get
do.
it.
He smacked the shit out of me today. Dude. If I could have smacked him back, I wouldn't have done it as hard, but
Hell yeah. Hey, before you go, I wanted to say, Max that was on the show earlier, they have a great podcast. It's called The Drunk Buds. Check them out. This is a nice plug for you guys. You've been
Thank
very
you.
good to us. Thank you for coming on and doing our show. But I love The Drunk Buds. I don't know what number episode we were on. That was my favorite one.
I think we're on 58 episodes. We actually, I mean, today, I hate talking about this, but we actually just hit like one post, one clip that we put out, and it went pretty freaking big. So
Oh,
I'm
hell
pretty
yeah.
excited
Hell
about
yeah.
that. Yeah.
that's pretty sick.
Living
I
proof,
think
dude.
it's
If you
pretty
can't get
cool.
booked on a show, start a fucking podcast. Create your own, brother.
Hell yeah.
Thank you for having me on, guys.
I'm so glad
You're the
alcoholism's
best,
working
dude.
out for you guys. For real, that's cool.
We're halfway through the show. I hope everybody's
I
having a
don't
good
drink.
fucking time. Jordan, you want to bring up our next
All right, we
guest?
got a real treat for you guys next. He runs everybody's favorite open mic Monday night at Planet of the Tapes. Make a lot of noise for Louisville Zone. Eric Groovely, everybody. Now we got Forkin.
Hey, y'all. Man, this is cool. This is fun. A lot of people in my life are talking about manifestation. Everybody's talking about we're manifesting abundance in 2026. I don't usually hang out with dudes. Everyone's talking about we're manifesting, right? We're manifesting. If you're not aware, manifestation is that idea that if you want something bad enough, you can make it happen just by willing it into existence, right? Let the universe know you really want it, and it'll happen. I don't think I believe in manifestation because my stepdad is still alive. Seems like some white lady bullshit to me, dude. I'm joking. He died a number of years ago. That shit works. Powerful stuff. Powerful stuff. Got this beard, obviously. Got this beard. Everyone's like, you gotta oil that beard, Eric. Gotta oil that beard. Put some oil in that beard. Why would I oil my girlfriend? What? That doesn't... Where would I even put it, right? So I'm on Amazon looking for beard oils. The two main themes of beard oil products I see, there's Viking-themed beard oils and Amish-themed beard oils. And I'm not really comfortable with that dichotomy. In one case, I'm an axe-throwing alpha male, right? In the other case, I'm a butter-churning beta bitch. In both cases, I'm a white supremacist. That sucks. It's not my ideology at all, dude. I need a beard oil that reflects my lived experience, right? Like, I'd like a beard oil for dudes that look like they took out a loan to get Weezer tickets. That's my lane, I think, right? That's my lived experience. Maybe a beard oil for dudes that look like they fist fought the DJ at their sister's wedding. One of those. Maybe I think I'd like a beard oil for dudes that like to wear Vans but think skateboards are scary. I'd like a beard oil for guys that definitely fought the DJ at their sister's courthouse wedding. DJ at a courthouse wedding? Yeah, because your sister only gets married for the fourth time once. You're gonna mark that occasion. Mark that occasion. I'm on the apps. My girlfriend from that last joke was entirely fictional. I'm on the apps. And it sucks, dude. Like, the last time I was on the apps, it felt like it got weird. Like, I dated a clown. I went out with a clown. 100% true, went out with a clown. Her name was Sprinkles. That was her government name. Her clown name was Melissa. Melissa the clown. We met on Tinder, spent a lovely evening together. I don't want to kiss and tell, but I choked her, she honked, right? I found out those fake flowers, not the only part of a clown level squirt, as it turns out. I'm joking. But I did get a cream pie in my face at the end of the night. That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. Did all sorts of wild folks, man. Like one time I accidentally went out with a furry. That's true. You guys know furries? People that dress up in the animal costumes and have sexual intercourse in those costumes. One time I accidentally dated a furry. And if you're wondering how you accidentally go out with a furry, you know how sometimes you just kind of swipe right on people you think are hot without reading the bio? Read the fucking bio! Good info in there. The way I found out, one day we were just hanging out, and I could tell she was down, so I check in, right? Like a good partner. I said, hey, you good? She says, oh yeah, I got my fursuit back from the cleaner and someone stole it out of my car. You're a fursuit? Yeah, I'm a furry. And then she just walked off, leaving me to process all sorts of information in real time. 1, she's a furry. Sick, do your thing. Half the time, I can be persuaded to do it with you if you've got weed. 2, somebody stole her suit. I'd love to know that person's story. That's an absolutely buck wild thing. Like, who's walking around and knows the street value of a size 7 zebra hoof, you know? But ultimately what I landed on was the thought of whatever poor soul was working at the dry cleaner that day. Just scrubbing shirts, pressing wine stains out of blouses, and then a big neon pink zebra comes clanging down the line. Jerry, what the hell do you want me to do with it? No, you got me using these tiny brushes. There is cum everywhere. Starting to think this job isn't worth $10 an hour minus benefits, Jerry. Maybe some of you are like, hey dude, there's more to the furry lifestyle than just sex. Maybe, I don't know, I'm not part of your group. What I do know is the one time I went to a furry convention, and at no other point in my life have I gotten so much tail. What's that? That's a great show. That is a great... Long walk for a pun. That's what I came here to do at 9:30 at night at the Whirling Tiger. Living the dream. No, this is cool. Dating sucks though. I'm gonna keep talking about it because I don't have to justify what I'm gonna keep talking about it. This is weird to admit in front of a room full of people, but for a brief period of time in my life, I exclusively dated tattooed women. It didn't matter, like politics, morality, whatever. I was like, you got ink, I got ink, let's make a coloring book, right? I thought maybe I liked my women like I like my coffee, with some other dude's name written on them. Well, ultimately got me off that train of thought. One time I matched with this lady. You know, it's like a Tinder thing, it's a one-night thing, right? And I'm not gonna get too gross. But we're back at her place. Her shirt comes off, and I see she has a portrait, like a full chest piece, of Charles Manson. Yeah, that Charles Manson, Jamie. So if I want to get up close, right, and motorboat this lady, which we all agree is the most erotic way to touch a woman, I got to be face to face with Charles Manson. That's what those in the sports world call a game time decision. But I ran the numbers. It was Manson before he had the swastika on his head, so inbounds play ball, homie. You know what I mean? Worked out that time. Let's see. You guys remember Fruit Stripe gum? Anyone ever chew Fruit Stripe gum? Yes. All right, cool. Recently got discontinued after like 50 some odd years. I don't know if you've caught that in the news. There's a lot going on. Fruit Stripe not exactly at the top of the headlines, but yeah, Fruit Stripe got discontinued a couple years ago, and I think it caused me to like kind of look back over my life because like as a kid, right, I chewed Fruit Stripe gum, which is why as an adult I'm terrified that everything's going to end suddenly and without warning, right? So you put it in your mouth, boom, the flavor's immediately over. Years later, my therapist would tell me that it wasn't the gum, it's because my dad shot himself. But I think it was the gum. Pretty sure it was the gum. Just like my dad, though, put it in your mouth, boom, immediately over. I wasn't gonna, you guys are recording this?
We can edit.
Well, I wasn't gonna. I wanted to do a joke that I thought of that's dark, but also it doesn't fucking matter. Well, I will. We'll get into it. Because I don't want to make people uncomfortable or trigger anyone. And I wouldn't talk about anything if I wasn't comfortable talking about it. It's my own lived experience. Like I'm in therapy. Like I bring up a lot of stuff, like my dad's shit. Like people don't talk about my dad all the time. No, it's fine. I don't really bother. So anyway. Anyway, one time my stepdad molested me so bad I grew up and became a fat alcoholic. Yeah, no, I still got 2 minutes left. How do you close the set after that? How do you dismount from that? For my stepdad, it took 2 cops. You guys feel good that was the thing that popped biggest on your podcast? I feel good about it. Thanks, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. So, it seems like a lot of dudes don't know how to interact with boobs during sex. Ladies, the 2 of you that are in the room, I don't know if you have noticed that, but it's like you're probably. It sounds like you're getting a lot of that turn in the radio dial thing still, right, in 2026, and that seems like such a shame. Like fellas, if you're gonna treat a woman's body like a piece of outdated technology, I'd choose a typewriter. They like molestation, they don't like hitting women. It's a fun crowd at the Whirling Tiger. Anyway, I'm gonna go talk to these guys now.
Eric Rubley, everybody, come on.
Get loud, dude. Get fucking loud.
Make a little noise.
Hell yeah, dude. That ruled. That fucking ruled. Eric, welcome to the show.
Oh, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Thank you for doing this, dude.
Absolutely.
Nobody's
there.
there.
You want one?
No, dog. I used to dip though, and I would double horseshoe. That shit's intense.
It is, dude. Steven left me one. I don't know if that was on purpose or not, but if you want to take it, $2. It's good.
Do you think that? I think that they're stronger than dip, though.
Yeah, that tastes like chewing gum, dude. It's crazy.
Man. 6 milligrams. I don't. Man, that would. Anyway, I'm gonna let you have that. And a pack of sniff.
What's the sniff gun?
Well, I can't smoke in here, so that's just for
That's
show.
just enough.
I'm gonna put one in at some point and just not light it, just so I feel, something. Feel
Yeah.
alive.
Have you ever accidentally whiffed the dust out of this when you went to smell them? Because that's a burn.
No, I didn't know that. I'm glad that didn't happen. I didn't know that was a risk. The first time I chewed chewing tobacco, though, I didn't know you're supposed to spit.
Oh.
So just riding in my friend's car, just took a big old gulp, and Jesus Christ, that was the worst pain
Oh, I bet.
I think I've ever felt.
In jail and prison, they were everybody dips and they just swallow it the whole time. And I'm pretty sure that's why I have IBS now.
Yeah.
It's from swallowing dip spit for a year.
That's what it was, dude.
Yeah.
That's
But you
what got
don't.
it.
You don't have like.
It just made it easier to hide it from the guards, dude.
Okay, yeah.
Hey, that
That's
makes
fair.
sense.
What kind of country ass prison were you in?
Literally, it's a cross-shaped pole barn in the middle of fucking nowhere. Have you ever seen what's that? 1,000-Pound Sisters?
No.
You know what I'm talking about on
They got that
TLC?
gimmick where they're just.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
The two sisters that were
They're
big.
like each 500 pounds.
Yeah.
Where they live, Dixon, Kentucky, is where the work camp I was in was.
Oh.
Yeah. It's literally looks like it's somewhere you'd stay for summer camp. But
Kentucky
anyway,
proud.
RCC. Yeah. Kentucky has a sick prison system, dude. It's really complicated, puts you in all kinds of weird spots.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't know. I'm just agreeing with you.
No, it's pretty cool, man. I've been to quite a few Kentucky prisons visiting.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some interesting ones, some very high security ones, and then some ones where,
Prison is the ones I visit.
geez Louise.
Great hospitality in the prison.
I feel like they don't have certainly they don't just let you visit without that's not a revolving door policy, right?
No, you
It's
can.
not open to the public.
You can visit the women's prison, but you will end up in the men's prison.
They used to be loose with it. Constable visits used to be a thing. There's still in some prisons you can be on prison-based dating websites, which meant
Whoa.
be on
yeah,
those
man.
apps.
If it wasn't for that, we wouldn't have Love After Lockup.
Right? Yeah.
Oh,
That's the whole
are they?
thing.
Do they match and then make plans to meet after they get out? Because you can't.
Hell yeah.
For the most part, but some people there are people out there who seek out people in prison for life because they just want that letter writing
They want that
visiting once a
companionship.
year.
You know what I mean? They
Oh!
want
Yeah, I'm trying
That
to get
never
a lady
occurred
on
to
death
me.
row
Yeah.
myself.
Not a bad
You
move.
know what
that.
I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Lady with nothing to lose.
And I'm.
Yeah.
No, because my toxic trait in my last relationship was I did kind of just treat her like a pen pal, and I didn't want to. I was like, it's nice to have someone to text, and shit.
That is the
maybe find
best
me
part.
A prison wife.
It is. The texting is the best part of the relationship.
It
in my
is.
humble opinion.
Something to do all day.
Yeah.
Is it?
11.
Is that what you think is the
Yeah,
best?
dude.
I like when the relationship gets to the point where that isn't a thing anymore.
Dude, if I wasn't able to text my wife some of the shit that I'm thinking throughout the day, it wouldn't ever get to come out.
Yo, no,
You know
that's
what I mean?
good, but the constant back and forth, I have a job.
I can do without
No.
fucking banter.
Yeah.
I haven't talked to her in
Don't
probably
do that.
I can
6 or
do
7 hours right
crazy
now.
arguments.
5 different neon signs on this table that say no drinks.
And these are props.
Yeah, there were not. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
There's
I
lids.
brought that empty
For
glass
sure.
of beer. This is a full circle moment for us tonight because the first mic we ever did was at Planet.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Almost 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is awesome to have
Hell yeah.
you up here with us, man.
It's a good spot, dude. We like it over there.
I like having you guys.
Yeah.
It's fun. Well, we were fucking talking about it out there. It's really the only concrete spot that's the scene's growing out of right now. The other promotions are kind of just LCC is run by out of town management. It's I feel like Planet's doing a lot right now that's making the scene kind of actually grow here.
We try to invest in the scene and the talent, and rising tide raises all ships kind of thing.
Dirty
Yeah.
City Comedy Festival, July.
July 9th, August 1st.
PlanetTheTapes.com or whatever .biz.
PlanetTheTapes.biz,
Dot-
DerbyCityComedyFestival.com. Yeah.
Yeah, we're on July 10th.
Yeah.
These fellas are in it.
Yeah.
Ties on it.
Hell yeah. What's your date?
I'll just be there volunteering and just generally eating a bunch of glizzies.
Hell
Yeah.
Y'all got dogs?
We're gonna have dogs.
Yeah, there's a hot dog food truck. There's a hamburger food truck coming. There's an egg roll food truck. Ice cream sandwiches. It's gonna be good.
I mean, I was excited to perform, but goddamn,
Yeah,
dude, you've really.
I'm more excited for the hang than anything.
It's
Yeah,
gonna be a good time. I think
Eat some food.
I think it'll be a fun little
Yeah, we're
few
stoked
weeks.
on it.
Yeah,
Few
me
weekends.
and Jamie were making heroin brownies.
Yeah.
It'd be really cool for everybody.
He's gonna love that.
Well, you were talking about fruit stripe gum earlier.
Yeah.
It was a hack back in the day that if you smoked meth while you were chewing it, the flavor would last like your whole buzz. Yeah, miracle on ice they called it.
That's why they all lost their teeth, man. They were chewing so much.
Too much
sugary-ass gum.
sugar.
Yeah, it wasn't the meth, it was
That's
the
what it was.
chewing gum.
It was
Yeah.
all the fruit stripe.
I did know a meth head from Carrollton. You probably remember. They made this huge post one time about how they figured out that meth didn't actually rot your teeth. It was just the fact that you don't brush them while you're on meth. And we all had a good time with that, dude. That was fun.
I thought they were gonna come to the show tonight, but they didn't show up.
Oh, do we know that
Expert
person?
No, I'm
witness.
just kidding, dude.
I can't remember who it is right now, but
Talk about it off the
yeah.
show.
Good.
Ty, thank you for coming and doing this, bro. That means
Yeah,
a lot to
thank
us,
you
dude.
guys for
this has
fucking
been
with the
sick
Ty
as hell.
Leach brand.
Oh,
Yeah,
for sure.
absolutely.
Yeah,
We always will, dude.
You're a big hit on the show in Madison,
Yeah,
dude.
everybody loves
loved,
you. They love you. Like, I hope you know that. Like,
Dude.
you were a crowd favorite.
Madison Leach.
It's my magic ability to allure white people.
Yeah, you knew the tricks and turns to navigate.
Well, yeah, no, I'm a redneck deep down
Yeah.
inside.
You see, you get
Right.
it.
And that helps, man. It helps.
Yep, hell yeah.
You out? All
He's
right.
outta here.
We're gonna go ahead and bring up the next comedian.
Cincinnati's,
Oh yeah, you got it.
I'm not gonna say it again, dude. Cincinnati's, no, we're at high.
This
top
dude's
frog
also from
mountain, dude.
Cincinnati. He's also a fan favorite. He's been on a couple of our live shows. Everybody loves him to death. They're like, bring this guy back.
Yeah.
Give it up for Charlie Badger, everybody. He's a good guy.
You guys doing okay? We okay? I'm not. I'm not. Nobody's touched this mic stand all night. I'm the one. I am the first one. Yo, I'm in a, you know what? I'm in an okay mood, okay? I had to work today. I'm an Amazon driver, and it's just an okay job. It's just okay. You know, my manager told me good morning this morning. Pissed me off, man. Read the fucking room. You know, they try to cheer you up with all this shit. They're like, oh, Charlie, you're a rock star. You're a rock star. And I'm like, I'm gonna blow my fucking head off. Bro, if I'm a rock star at work, I must be the Cobain, man. Max. Thank you. Yo, hey, let me vent for 1 second. Yo, it's about that time where they announced the top driver from last year, okay? And 2 years ago, somebody from my warehouse won it, okay? Okay, y'all in the back? Dude, from here, the top driver in the nation lives amongst us. Did you guys know this? Did you guys know this? From here, Florence, Kentucky, man. It's amazing. And you know what they gave him? They gave him $15,000 fucking dollars. Are you kidding me? I don't even know what that looks like. For real. And you know what they did? They shouted him out in the group chat. The full name, by the way. They said, hey, yo, James John Jamerson, you won $15K. Come and get it. And I don't know about you guys, but that's the last thing you want to send out to a company full of sad people. Because we're going to fucking rob him, dude. We're going to rob this guy. It's going to look like a cartoon dust cloud, dude. Jordane talked about that earlier. It's going to look like a cartoon dust cloud, bro. Money going everywhere. I'm going to be like, I want the money. I want the money. Dude, I work with fucked up people, bro. I'm gonna be like, I want the money, I want the money. Dude to my left is gonna be like, I want the eyeballs. No, we just want the money. That's too far. I don't know, man. Maybe there's something wrong with me. It's fine. You know, the blue vest life ain't for everybody. The blue vest life ain't for everybody, and I could, if I was a hack, I could make a blue vest lives matter joke. But let me tell you, here's the thing, they don't. They just don't, and I'll tell you why, okay? My buddy, he works up in Boston, the Ivory Tower, right? Amazon corporate. The Ivory Tower, and he was texting me the other day. He said, Charlie, man, the man is really getting me down. And I said, oh yeah? He said, the man is really getting me down. They moved my desk, and they also took away one of my 3 free lunches we have every week. And I said, buddy, I urinated into a coffee cup this morning. You guys ever talk about urinating into a coffee cup in front of a room full of nothing? Dude, I urinated into a coffee cup this morning and I wasn't even at work. Bro, I walk into the bathroom now and I just go, oh, it's not the same. Oh, fuck. Yeah, they try to, it could be worse. It really could be worse. You know, all the rich folks that aren't here, all the rich folks, they set out all these little treats and drinks for me to keep the gun out of my mouth. You know, because nothing takes the barrel out of there like a fucking Pop-Tart. You know, I'm right there, I'll do it. Oh, brown sugar cinnamon. Maybe it's my day. Bro, if you put some apple chips in that shit, boom! All over your Ring doorbell. Yeah, dude, all those viral videos of Amazon guys eating shit ain't gonna beat this one. I'll tell you what. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, you know, they set out all those little treats and drinks for me, and that's all good and well, okay? That's all good and well, but I like delivering to the middle of nowhere because they got shit all over their lawn that I can take. You guys ever think about this? They're like, hey, Charlie, just set the package on the refrigerator out front. And I turn around and I'm like, which fucking fridge, man? Which fridge? It looks like some sort of fridge Stonehenge in your front yard. Some sort of fridge henge. You guys didn't think you were going to get a refrigerator pun tonight, did you? But no one was here, so I thought I was safe. Yeah, man, hold on. Okay, this might be a bit of a stretch, but do you guys remember how Iron Man built that suit in a cave? Come on. Do you guys remember? You seen Iron Man? Tony Stark was able to build this in a cave with a box of scraps. Imagine what this motherfucker could have done in Carrollton, bro. Imagine what this guy could have done pretty much anywhere in Indiana, dude. Anywhere where I deliver, dude. He'd have an all-new theme song. It would be like, I am Iron Man, water heater helmet and leaf blower hands. Because the shit on their lawn, dude. That's what it is. Dude, I swear to God, dude, I got back into the station and I came back with like a tricycle and a bunch of plastic flamingos, and I was like, hey guys, check it out, I hit the jackpot. and behind me I heard, and I turned around, I was like, is that James John Jamerson in a Chevy S10? Oh, Jesus. Okay. All right. Hey, I'm going to be honest, all right? There was this one time when I was in a mental hospital. It's not funny. There's this one time I was in a mental hospital, and it was lunchtime. We were having jambalaya, okay? You guys know about jambalaya? Now, take what you think you know about jambalaya and put it into a mental hospital. It looked bad, it smelled bad, it was mushy, and I looked down at the food and I looked up at my new mentally ill friend I made, because you make friends in the mental hospital. I don't know if you guys know this. But I looked up at my new mentally ill friend and I was like, and he looked at me and he said, damn, Charlie, you gotta be crazy to eat this shit. Looked down at the food, I looked back up at him, and he wasn't there anymore. So I ate it. You know, I figured, when in Rome! I guess I'll end on this last one. You guys into nicotine? Y'all know about nicotine? Any chiefers in here? Get help. The nicotine is getting crazy right now, you know, like marketing to children, you know, and they got to make this illegal for two reasons. First reason, it's really fucking humiliating to buy one of these things, you know, like this thing, it's got like a purple pearlescent on it, you know, and the dude in front of me at the Shell station is like, Marlboro Red 100, please. And he gets his shit and goes, and I gotta walk up there. I gotta walk up there looking all young and shit in my jeans, and I gotta be like, excuse me, sir, 1 watermelon Stardust Berry Geek Bar, please. It's humiliating, bro. It sucks. Second reason they gotta make it illegal. Oh, she hit hers right as I said it. I saw the light. Actually, can I hit that by the way? No. Everybody stand up, I lost my vape. The second reason they gotta make it illegal, okay, what is the second reason? The marketing to children? Yeah, that's the reason. Because if they don't make this illegal soon, my baby nephew is gonna be fucking watching Paw Patrol 5 on a menthol leapfrog. All the touch screens and shit, it's unbearable, dude. He's gonna be going to school like, hey man, can I hit your Chromebook? Bro, I'm throwing a Super Bowl party next year, and I don't have a TV, but I'm gonna have a basket full of fucking geek bars, bro. I won't even be able to take him to Reds games, bro. He's gonna be climbing up on that scoreboard, that Jumbotron, fiending for some Nick. Just because it's got an LED on it. Everybody's gonna be like, what the hell is that kid doing up there? And why is the line so long? Well, I think that's been my time, you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and talk to these fellas.
Charlie Badger, ladies and gentlemen.
Holy shit.
Magnificent.
It's a
Wonderful.
Red Bull.
He forgot his drink,
Left
man.
it
Bring
going.
over to the table. It says no drinks 7 times.
Yeah. I just left the dollar store. The treats they leave us in the break room are scratch-offs and cigarettes.
Dude.
Yeah. Keeps us tame, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Keeps you young.
tame.
They used to let you steal, but they were cracking down on it, so I quit.
Dude, I've had a lot on my mind today. Can I tell you guys about what I saw at work today?
Crank it out,
Please
brother.
fucking do. What
I
did
want
you
to
steal?
I want to tell you, I didn't steal anything. I did see one of those flags with the head honcho, our presidente. I saw him. It was like one of those flags where he's like, yeah, and his ears bleeding. So I ripped it out and I spit on it. So when I said, hey, you can deliver that another day, but that's not what I was going to talk about. I wanted to talk about I was in Hebron, Kentucky. Y'all know about Hebron, Kentucky?
Quite familiar.
Quite
Let's give it up for the
I
Creation
lived
Museum.
there, dude.
Oh yeah. Wait, dude. I went. I used to be a zipline tour guide, and when I moved, and I went
Through the Creation Museum?
That
no,
tracks.
hold on, dude.
That
Hold
tracks.
on. I went, and when I moved back here from Nashville, I wanted to see if I could get a zipline job, and the Creation Museum was the only place that had a zipline. And I went on an interview there where you got to run all the lines, and they were like, "Damn, Charlie, you're good at this shit."
Let's
And
pray
I-
real quick.
Creation Museum said that?
Wait. They said, "Charlie, you're so good at this," and I was like climbing on the lines and stuff. And I remember one time they made us practice a rescue where you gotta like wrap someone around your legs and like bring them in. And
Hoist them? Yeah.
Dude, I nailed it. And when I got off, I was like, "Dude, I nailed that shit, didn't I?" And they were like, "By the way, you cannot swear on this job."
I'm out.
Yeah, dude, I had all these puns about dinosaurs and religion planned up. I was talking about the Allosaurus and all that. Wrong religion.
They got a zip line
Anyways,
here, man.
What happened in Hebron today, Charlie?
I'm sorry, man. I
You're
got
keeping
off
me in
track.
suspense.
Grease
dude.
me up.
Hebron is a rich. They got some rich suburbs there, and I was just doing my usual thing. I was like milking the clock, you know. I was parked in a really nice neighborhood on the grass. Didn't double park a driveway or nothing. And this dude comes up to me in the open door with clenched fists and a straight face, and he says, "Hey man, what are you doing?" And I said, "Hey man, just taking a breather." And he's like, "Do you know who I work for?" And I
Did
was
you?
like, "Why the fuck would I want to know that?" And he said, "No, you don't know what I work for. Do you know who I work for?" And I said, "Who do you work for, man?" And he looked at me and he widened his eyes and he went, "Nobody."
You met my dad.
Yeah, dude. I stood up and I was like, "All right, man. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and deliver these packages to your neighbors." I was just taking a breather. I got like 200 stops, and he said, "Boo-hoo!"
He boo-hooed you?
He boo-hooed me, man. I felt like a bitch in
That's
that moment. I'm not gonna
that's
lie.
rough. Somebody hit you with the boo-hoo and you don't want to meet
Bro, he hit me with the boo-hoo, and then I said, "Man, I'm just gonna go ahead and deliver these packages to your neighbors. I'll get out of your hair." And he said, "Oh, you're not in my hair. You're not in my hair. My hair's up here."
So he was a total freak of nature.
And you're gonna have that on the big jobs, man.
Bro, he was insane.
That sounds like a.
His eyes were so wide. I told Steven earlier today that it looked like Steven after 7 tequila sodas.
Now take that experience you had and take him and times him by like 30, and that's Penn Station in New Jersey at 2 a.m. That's
Oh,
what
yeah.
me and Jamie Shade were dealing with, dude.
Wow, that's excellent. Were
That's a
you wearing
callback.
like a slim leopard print jacket?
This guy called me a string of slurs.
Yeah.
Because I was wearing a lot of cheetah print in my hair and my tight pants.
Top 3 slurs.
God damn it. Yeah, how many?
Dude, I can't. I've got too many. I can't favorite them all. But anyways, yes, that did happen, and I thought he was talking about me, and he was not,
He wasn't talking about
and
you?
he wasn't.
Who was he talking about?
Oh, another guy who apparently came up and asked him if he could pay him. He's like, "That dude offered me money to suck my dick." And this
Yeah.
other dude was just over there minding his own business. Clearly did not do that.
Yeah.
But the cops
Oh.
went over and talked to the guy.
Yeah, and
And
he's
he's
like,
like,
that guy's insane.
Classic misunderstanding.
Yeah, dude.
Classic, dude. That's that lunchable type shit.
Happens to all of us, bro.
We've all been there,
Yeah.
dude. We've all accidentally called the wrong person a slur because we thought they were trying to suck us all. You know, who hasn't been there?
And I'm glad the storm didn't get you.
It didn't get
I'm
me.
glad it didn't get you either, Eric. I'll let you
My
hear.
basement flooded a little bit, but
Yeah,
word.
that's just how I say it, that I get horny. So yeah.
Ooh,
No, I did
floods a
actually. I
lot.
live in a pretty ramshackle house. It's wet down there right now, but it's all good.
Okay.
We used to do water damage restoration, and all of
Yeah.
our business was here. Everything's
Yeah,
built on
well,
hills,
yeah.
so everything floods.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that, man.
Dude, so before the tree fell in my yard, a pipe exploded in my wall. I was undoing that and found a bunch more damage, so I had to like redo my bathroom floor. I was undoing that, and I found that one of my fucking pipes was disconnected, and my upstairs bathtub was draining into my crawl space the whole time.
Wow.
So I get all the stuff from Lowe's, ready to take care of that this weekend, and then now there's a fucking an ancient tree.
It sounds like the ground's sour.
It sounds like I'm selling that fucking house. To moving.
Did that tree falling happen to take care of that homeless guy playing ranked Halo 2 in the yard?
No, they live in the storage units down the hill now.
Yeah.
And they got a
Dude, they've got it
that.
fucking made, bro.
They got a generator in
It
there.
is the sickest fucking storage unit ever, bro. It's got all
He's
those-
sick with that plasma rifle
Like
too,
they
I'll
got
tell you what.
Pantera tapestries and shit, and they've all got matching drug rugs.
You're
and-
jealous of this guy's storage
Dude,
unit?
it's fucking
It is nice. It's like a good
It's
chill.
fun. They literally put this together in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Badass.
It's enough stuff to sell to move into probably a 2-bedroom, but they've just decided. Honestly, dude, how much is a storage unit these days? $50 a month, $100 a month. It's cheaper than rent.
Sure.
We're all thinking about moving into a storage
I'll
unit.
leave his house after we record an episode, and I'll get in my car and I'll like roll the windows down, and I'm coming like down over the little hillside there, and I can hear Walk playing from in the distance. Dun, 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 and the closer I get, and then they're out there, man, just fucking those guys, they're living some type of a life.
You'd be surprised by how many homeless people are in Madison, Indiana.
Yeah,
for
they
how
just-
small
they
town.
I
figured
don't
out.
think I'd be surprised.
No, you wouldn't. They figured something out. Thanks, Bob Courtney.
Yeah. Yo, would you mind like promoting and telling everybody about the festival before we bring the next guy up?
Yeah,
go ahead.
So Ty mentioned it. At Planet of the Tapes, the Derby City Comedy Festival from July 9th to August 1st. These fellas are going to be on it on the 10th and maybe further on. If they progress in the contest, come vote for them. We're going to have Billy Wayne Davis, Tom Takar. There's a Strippers versus Comedians show. There's like 15 or so total shows. All the best people in the region coming. Food trucks, like we said, it's going to be a blast. So come through, just pick a couple dates if you want. Come hang out. It's going to be a good time.
Very
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah,
We're all
one
looking
more time,
forward to that.
One more time for Eric Groovely, everybody.
Yeah. Much appreciated. Thank you, sir.
We've got one comic left. Who could it be?
We're gonna keep this thing scooting along. In a lot of ways, dude, we saved the best for last.
Yeah.
Because this dude's, we made love to him, not physically.
Yeah, but like mentally.
Yeah, in a
Yeah.
conversation.
Yeah. This is D-size, dude.
Yeah, D-size.
D-size.
More.
D-size more.
You know what I mean?
Everybody-
I've never seen him.
Give us a hand for Mr. Dylan Sizemore.
The last people that don't know, like I don't know directly, just left this room. So I was gonna give them a little bit of props for saying I'm so cheap. I spent $10 on this ticket. I'm fucking staying. I respect that. Ty Leach showed up. Thank God. I looked at the poster and I knew there was a real problem when I was the minority. Eric Groovely starts every set at Planet with no homophobia, no transphobia, no sexism. And he said, I didn't say anything about getting molested, so he went fucking hard on this paint. I respect it. Little thing about this podcast, I am so glad that we are sitting forward on here because when you do it at the house, you have to sit on the couch. Or they get to sit on the couch and you have to sit sideways. And like this, I might look a little muscular. But off to the side, I look like a baby being burped. Like they purposely put you in your worst position. So many times you've mentioned CP tonight. You mentioned cerebral palsy with some guy having a fucked up hand. You mentioned Jared from Subway, ill, and you mentioned hentai. I just respect. We've gotten every flavor of CP there is tonight. My wife and child have been gone for 24 hours. They left me. No, they left. They spent the night somewhere else out of town, and also in related news, I've developed carpal tunnel in the last 24 hours. So that's why I'm holding the mic with two hands. Yeah. Oh no. No, not that cool, man. Oh, I do have. I have a child now, and one of those things is that like when you're downtown Louisville, everybody's doing the fence bend, and I told my son that it's just people bowing as we go by. So he just thinks downtown Louisville is full of the most chivalrous people alive. I call them the Knights of Crack's Table. Jimmy C, where you at? I'm sorry. My son, he shit on me. I always thought I would be the parent that was smart enough to not fucking get shit on. And I lifted him up the other day. I heard the gun cock and then it fucking shot and it was coming right for my face and I pushed it down and he just shit all the way down my body. And the smell hit me. I laughed at first and then the smell hit me. And I'm very big on smells, so I ended up just throwing up violently on my son. And my wife was not in the room, so all she walked in on was seeing me go, fucking, she hit me. What the fuck is happening? All right, I forgot they don't like women beating up jokes, all three of you guys in here. I'm gonna leave on this. We're gonna cut my set a little short. I got shocked by 240 volts this week. I do repairs on ACs and shit. And I was working on an AC and put my hand where it shouldn't have been. And getting shocked by 240 volts is a lot like ghost hunting and actually seeing a ghost. Like, you don't expect it to happen, but when it does, you know, just... All right, I'm Dylan Salisbury. They all have a great night.
That's D-size right there, dude. Fantastic set.
Four
Incredible. Incredible.
Incredible. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Minority on this lineup.
Oh,
Until
you're getting
Tylee
the golden
showed up to
joke,
my
though.
fucking title.
Hell yeah.
I'll fight 11 later. I'm pretty sure that'll be. I'll probably look racist again.
Again.
That's where you got it. I love your shirt. I've complimented several times. It's Gravity Bong Motherfucker. That's what GBMF stands for.
Gang gang.
And I love it, dude. It's so sick, dude. Did you survive this storm?
Big storm convo, man.
Yeah, dude. This fucking national weather alert shit.
Woke up at 5 a.m. to it going off, and my son screaming violently because he has no concept of life, and then all of a sudden, the fucking world is ending around him. Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Did you lose your power?
I'm the one that fixes the power now.
So you was on that colonial type shit too.
I told you I got shocked by 240 volts at night. I look like I'm static shock. Fucking.
Did y'all watch those? Do y'all keep up with like the YouTube storm trackers?
Hey, there's a
My wife
couple of
does.
there's a couple of guys that are not ignorant.
My wife watches Max Velocity
Oh, I
and a
was
couple
on-
other.
I watched
Mac-
Max fucking Jensen, dude.
Max
Couple other
Velocity saved me, bro. It was a little scary because I work in Florence and they were like, "Hey, Florence," and it's
Hey, y'all.
Hey y'all. They were like, it's a little uncensored. They were like, "Man, there's 3 tornadoes touched down west of Florence. You guys are fucked."
Damn.
Is it true it got the Olive Garden? Because I keep hearing it got the Olive Garden, man.
Did it get the Olive
Yeah.
Garden?
That's what I heard. I'd rather it got Fazoli's because that's some of Garden. You know what I mean? I like all of it. You know?
I like that the major landmarks in the suburban sprawl of Florence are
Dave and
chain
Buster's,
restaurants.
The mall, fucking Olive Garden.
It didn't get the
All of
Water
those.
tower.
didn't
all
get
of
the
those,
thematic
like-
tower though.
Yeah,
Thank God.
yeah, they couldn't take out the Florence. Y'all. I heard she's leaking though, dude.
Yeah, I heard they were gonna
I can't
make
believe
it
they still
a
keep water in it.
because the interstate goes down now. It dips down in there. It's hard, you can't see it from all the angles. Or they were gonna raise it 100 feet.
The y'all.
Yeah, Florence tall. It's true. This is a news. This is not just a pun. They really are going to extend. Has more to do with something to do with water pressure, though. That's why they're raised.
You think they'll go corporate with it? They'll get like sponsors on it. There'll be like a Monster Energy sticker and like.
Oh yeah, dude.
You know.
Good
We
ranch.
used to be punk. What happened to us, man? What's happening right now?
Sitting up here making water tower puns, dude.
Oh, we old enough to be your dad? What do you mean by we?
I used to get
I was
arrested,
trying to be
dude.
funny. I'm sorry.
You did good, son. You did.
We're not that much older than him.
I don't know how
You have a
size
kid
it
at 10
is,
years
dude.
old.
I'm 16.
You should. You're not allowed to fucking be in here.
That's a problem for
Don't worry
us.
about the
dude.
no drinks.
I thought you just had me buying you cigarettes because you were broke, dude. I didn't know.
No, these guys would tell us, man.
I'm 26.
Yeah, so
Oh,
10
that's
years
age,
old.
That's age appropriate.
Yeah, I wouldn't have had a kid at 10 years old.
No.
Didn't know how.
No.
Nobody taught me yet.
I was still dry heaving when I jumped off.
And Badge, you're also 26, right?
I'm 25.
25.
Yeah, I was
wow.
close, dude.
A little young sprite.
Mm-hmm.
A little springy little fella. Tight
Oh
skin.
yeah, dude, I spring.
Still,
How does
still
it
got that
feel to
tight
have your
boy
frontal
skin.
cortex finally fully developed and you're here tonight?
He hates it.
What'd you say? What?
You heard it. He hates being aware of the
frontal
world
lobe's
around him.
damaged, dude. My cortex left.
Oh, I have a theory actually. You got me thinking about the mind now. I have a theory. So like with like psychedelic mushrooms, they're proven to kind of create neural pathways. Well, I also like what dementia is a breakdown of the neural pathways. So I do honestly think that a cure for dementia would be just feeding them heroic doses of mushrooms. It's a
Well-
little bit of a problem though.
That is fucking
They have actually
crazy.
pinpointed it to like a defective protein in the brain, and they think they're about to cure it. It's true.
Oh, thank God. I really worry about that because I be forgetting shit all the time, dude. And it's
Also-
not the gas station weed pens where anybody gets fucking sideways with me, dude.
I kind of.
I thought if anybody was going to be in my corner for giving dementia patients mushrooms, it was going to be you guys, and I'm really sad about
No.
that.
We are in your corner. I
There's
see that's
nothing but
badass.
positive outcomes
Yeah.
that'll come from that.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah. It's a
Actually,
good
I'm not
idea.
sold on the like mushrooms
I think you should
are
tell
magical.
somebody about it, dude.
I'm going to tell hundreds of
I think
people.
you should write a fucking letter about it.
I'm not sold on the whole like mushrooms are a magical healer thing. You know what I mean? I think you have to have the right circumstances.
Watch out, dude. You're up there with those people who say you can't get it in the pot, and then people start rioting.
These are nowhere in the same ballpark
no,
at
I'm
all.
just saying, like, it's just an
There's enough
analogy.
stuff.
Like, there's people that will say, like, the pot's not addictive, and somebody will be like, yeah, it is, motherfucker, you know.
Yeah, and people will say yes, mushrooms heal. I think like
Yeah, it's the same.
they can be a good tool, but I feel like most people take mushrooms and become more insufferable. Because you ever heard somebody talk about how they had an ego death?
Yeah.
And they can't shut the fuck up about how they had an ego
How they
death.
don't have an ego anymore.
I had
That's
to
your
kill
talking
ego.
quite a fucking lot.
I had
Yeah.
to kill my
Yeah.
ego to be here.
What
Yeah.
really upsets me is when it's like just the most annoying. Like it's like that's the thing. Mushrooms used to be for punk, right? It used to be like kind of like an outskirts thing, and now like white moms are going down and being like, mushrooms aren't strong enough. I'm gonna go lick a frog's ass and have 5 DMT fucking through my
Yeah,
skull.
I
And
don't
they're
think
just
your
gonna be
average
vacuuming
person
later.
needs to be healed with DMT or mushrooms anyway, dude. I think that should be reserved for like serious trauma.
The real enlightened ones, you know.
You've got these, upper middle class white moms going to South America to do ayahuasca trips, and their biggest trauma is fucking, not getting picked for fucking soccer in the 3rd grade.
I was
you know
bottom
what I
on the
mean?
pyramid because I'm fucking fat.
Yeah, dude. But
Life
yeah, dude.
goes on and
I took acid because I heard that it like will bring back repressed memories, and when I took it, it turns out that I just like acid.
Yeah.
Turns out,
Dude, my favorite thing about drugs
no
is
repressed memories came forward. I just like acid.
they make you feel good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's great about
Feel
acid.
alright.
It makes you feel good and you see cool stuff. And if you get it just right, you're in the right environment, maybe you'll have some stuff happen for you.
That
You know what I mean?
valid. I'm listening to entire Tool albums, and then
He knows the pieces fit, dude. He
Yeah.
lets them fall away.
Hell yeah.
4 years later, you try stand-up comedy.
He's like, I got a stink fist right here, man.
Who are you to wave your finger?
Is that Upton?
This show's went entirely too long. We're talking
Well,
about Tool now.
We're gonna talking about Tool. Well, you know what? You guys are the last guys up here. You guys got anything you want to promote before we wrap this bitch
Why don't
up?
you guys tell each other about the things you guys have coming up? Let's make it fun.
Well, you go first.
I got something going on. I'm in the semifinals of the Funniest Person in Cincinnati contest on August 11th. On August 11th, you'll also see Ty Leach there. If you guys remember who that is.
I'm on that one too.
Who's that?
Who's that?
And Kenton's on that one.
Yeah, Kenton's on that one.
Steven, you're on that one, August 11th.
Steven's on that one.
Steve Stew.
That's gonna suck, dude. We're all going up against each other.
Yeah, dude, we're beefing.
Will Watson's on that one.
That's why I didn't sign up, dude.
He's gonna bring out like 50 people. Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
dude,
screwed,
we're
dude.
fucked.
I didn't feel like
We're so
losing
fucked.
again.
What
Yeah,
else you
man.
got?
Other than that, you'll see me on my porch smoking weed, admiring how squirrels can cross power lines without falling down.
I get fried every now and then.
That
Keep
shit's
a
so
look at it. You'll find
badass.
one, brother.
I no shit got a meal when I was a child because a squirrel hit the power line, died, and I was like, I heard it, and I walked outside, saw a cooked squirrel, and was like, that's mine now.
Yeah, dude. They did all the work.
I believe it.
Size mentality right there, dude.
What
I've
dates
not
you got?
always been fat. This is a luxury.
What all dates you got there, rich guy?
August 18th, I am also in the semifinals of Funniest Person in Cincinnati.
Hell yeah.
July 7th, I am in the semifinals of Funniest Person in Louisville. And July 9th, depending on if I make it to the finals in Louisville, I will also be in the Derby City Comedy Festival. Fucking trying my best.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Well, by the time this one drops, we'll already be back from New York.
Yeah.
We leave Monday. But we do have some shows coming up.
The next one is the July 10th Derby City date. Then July 18th, we're opening up for the Comedy Magic Show, Red Bike in Madison, Indiana. That's going to be a fun one. Come out to that.
Yeah.
August 13th, we'll be in Dayton, opening up
Yeah.
for Dru Montana.
Yo.
And then the 14th, we got Rand Barnacle back at the Red Bicycle Hall.
Yeah.
It's going to be
So,
exciting.
a lot of cool
Come out to
shit
those.
coming up. This is fucking awesome. Thanks everybody that come out. I hope you guys.
Hey,
enjoyed
one more
the
time
show.
for these two fellas right here for putting this shit on. Come on! These are the homies.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Well,
Place sucks!
this place
And
sucks.
that's what they keep telling us, and then we keep doing it. So we keep sucking. I love you, buddy.
Love
Happy
you, bud.
100 episodes.
100 episodes.
Mwah. I love you.
All right.
See you guys.
Kiss!